Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Amateur Hour Sports for today's watch party as the Raptors wrap up preseason against the Brooklyn Nets. Thank y'all for joining me. Very happy to be spending my Friday night. First of all, spending time with you guys. Second of all, watching Toronto Raptors basketball. We are very, very close, guys. We've almost made it through the entire offseason. We are almost there. And let's hope for another positive performance from the Raptors following up a very nice win against the Boston Celtics. They rained down threes early, but backed it up in the second half with some great play, some great team play, some great aggression. A lot of great things to say about the way the Raptors handled business at home against the Celtics, especially after getting dumped by the Celtics, really, the game prior. Well, they lost by 4, but they should have been dumped. It was a bit another classic. I hate the term, but it's the best way to describe it. Another fake comeback for the Raptors. But that's okay. We're here against the Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets this season are going to stink. They are going to be very, very bad. Yeah, they're going to be bad. They're going to be. They're projected to be the very worst team in the NBA. Expecting that the Raptors will be better than them, and I honestly was expecting the Raptors to probably win today, but they're actually underdogs for this one. I'm just going to confirm the lineups here. So, well, okay. This is a strange one. So the Brooklyn Nets are favored for tonight's game. Here are the lineups. So great stuff today. I'm trying to make sense of this. Immanuel Quickley's back for the Raptors. Immanuel Quickley is playing. He is starting alongside Grady Dick, Ochai Agbaji, Scotty Barnes, and Jakob Poeltl. The starters minus Barrett plus Agbaji. That's going to be what it looks like during the season. They don't have Barrett, of course. We don't have Brown still. Kelly Olynyk and Walter are still out. Jamal Shead is back for this one, but I'm looking at the Nets starting 5 here. No Claxton, no Bogdanovich, who I forgot plays for the Nets now. No Dorian Finney-Smith, no Trina Wofford, no Darren Sharp. No, is that Jackson Hayes? Dennis Schroeder, Cam Thomas, Ben Simmons. I forget who that Johnson is. Is that Jalen Johnson? And Wilson start for the Nets. Okay, I want to bet this. Let's bet on this shit. I'm going to see who they started last game. They lost 117-95 to the Philadelphia 76ers. It's Cam Johnson. That was dense of me. I apologize. So Cam Johnson. So Schroeder, Thomas, Cam Johnson are starting. Who else was starting there? Simmons. And who's this Wilson guy? Jalen Wilson. A 2023 51st overall pick. Don't look at that. Should the Nets really be favored here? Dennis Schroeder, Cam Thomas, Ben Simmons, Cam Johnson. That's not bad. They have a horrible bench. So do we. Yeah. You know what? This team stinks. I'm gonna go with my gut here. I'm gonna bet the Raptors here. All right. I wasn't expecting that, but number permits a bet. I'm going to make a bet. If you'd like to bet as well, you can potentially do so with our sportsbook partner, the Bet99 Sportsbook. Bet99 is a sportsbook I've used for years, never had any issues depositing or making withdrawals. And if you're going to be betting on sports anyways, you can choose to do so with the sportsbook partner of Amateur Sports. You can sign up with the affiliate link in the description. If you're going to bet on sports, you may as well support Amateur Sports in the process. Sign up with the link description. Let's go fucking Raptors for this one. I am going to be betting on the spread for this one. Did we just go money line? No. Do we go money line? Debating either money line or spread. I'll hit the spread. I'll hit the spread. I'll give him a buffer. I'm gonna be playing the +2.5 regular unit size for myself. All right, we've got the Raptors on the spread for this game. I usually don't advocate betting right before a game, but hey, I think they should be favored here. They're underdogs. I'll take it. I don't care. It's at the Barclays Center. Let's go do this shit. How's everyone doing otherwise? Now that that's out of the way, how y'all doing? Hope everybody is. Hope everybody's had a great week and is looking forward to a great weekend. I've got some planned for the weekend that I'm excited for. So hopefully you do as well. Merch, by the way, since the last time I saw you guys, merch has been ordered. Merch is in production. I'm very, very excited to get it in hand. If anybody doesn't know how it's going to work, hats are being made. Shirts are being made. Designs have not yet been revealed, but those are in production now. Buying local, going with some local Toronto companies for the merch being done. No middleman. Well, I'm the middleman. No middleman. None of these merch websites where I can't control the quality, I can't control the prices, where I feel like they're too expensive for the quality yet. I sourced through, found good quality products, good quality materials from a good company. All of the merch is going to be distributed to me. Nothing will be sent out to you guys before I get my eyes on it and can confirm, yes, this is a high quality piece that is of the quality I would want it to be for me to send out. Made in Toronto. Yes, made in downtown Toronto. Everything is going to be, we're going local. We're supporting local small businesses. And look, you're supporting me, a local, very small business. I'm supporting local small businesses with the merch. So, we're all helping everybody out. It's all going to be made locally. I am going to be distributing it myself. A little bit. I have some bags and some boxes on hand that are going to be used. So I'm shipping everything out. Good news. Something is ready. We have the stickers ready to go as part of the merch drop as well. I can't show a sneak peek of the merch because I just don't have it. But the sneak peek is on Twitter and on Discord. Make sure you're in the Amateur Sports Discord if you're not in there already. I'll pull up the sneak peek of the merch. I'm not gonna provide more. I've been building up the anticipation. Here is the t-shirt design, super close up, so you don't really have a good idea of what it's going to look like. Be very hard to guess off that picture what it's going to look like, but that's what it is. Oh, I don't have the Raptors logo set up here. Let's fix that. All right, we'll be ready for the game when that gets going. But yeah, here's what the merch looks like. But we do have the stickers on hand. Do you want to see the stickers? You guys want to see the stickers? We went with some previously lesser-known used designs. So if you want to see, you can let me know. But what's going on to the people in the chat? We got T-Dot's Finest here once again. Q-Man here. Winner 1, Skywalking, Mr. Bro, Foil, Kim Sess. Thank you, everybody, for joining. And a special thank you to our members in the chat. Sumaya was here earlier, as was Gregory. Members who have been members for at least 6 months, thank you so much. And Jay Conda, a stream OG, a current member, and has been a member on Amateur Sports on YouTube for more than 12 months. Over a year. Incredible stuff. Thank you so much. Is the hat the same theme as vintage? The hats I'm coming out with. The hats I'm coming out with are going to have a AH logo and another logo on the side here, which has yet to be revealed. The shirt is a unique design that I sourced through a Fiverr artist. That was not made locally, I will say. That was through Fiverr. I actually don't know where the person is that made it, but they killed it. They did an amazing, amazing job on the merch, and I'm so excited. If the merch does well in the first batch here with shirts and hats, we'll do more hats, and we'll also add in hoodies as well. There's another hat design I'd like to do, and I'd like to put honestly, guys, the shirt design is so fucking cool that I think it should be on a hoodie as well. But we need to have a good merch drop first batch, and then we can do that. But appreciate it. There's already been some interest from friends and from family and from people in the community as well. Shirts are going to be $35. Hats are going to be $50. If you want them shipped to you, it's going to be $15 shipping. Honestly, like, prices, absolute best I can do for the merch to not for the merch to be profitable. Like not profitable. I just want to not be paying. I want to break even. To do that, the shirts have to cost $35. The hats have to cost $50. Shipping will be $15, which won't actually cover the entire cost, but most of it. But there's a bit of extra margin on the shirts and hats. If you want to meet at either Union Station or Exhibition Station, I can do shipping for $5, and I will personally meet you there to hand you the merch. Or if you are close enough, I'd say if you're within a 30 or so minute bike ride, I can probably just drop it off for $5 to try and cut down on the cost of shipping and make it a little bit cheaper for people. So 35, again, it's like pretty much best I can do. I basically, the goal of the merch drop is to strengthen the community. It's to get it out there, to have some fun with it, get people the merch who want the merch. Not doing it for profit. So, you know, if it's not something you're interested in, it is what it is. I know it's not going to be for everybody, but you know, I've made sure it's a good quality T-shirt. We're going through local Toronto brand to get the stuff, so it's going to be good quality stuff. Like, you're not getting crappy shirts. You're not getting crappy hats. All this stuff is going to be good. Again, you know, if you feel like that's pricey, it is what it is, right? I'm doing the best I can, but I don't want to. I'm doing my best to make it as cost effective as possible for everybody. But I understand that if you don't want to go for it, it is what it is. Stickers are here. Let's show off the stickers. I'm ready to I picked these up today. Put the order in earlier in the week. Another local Toronto brand. This is from Jukebox Prints in Toronto. I definitely recommend going for them. I love the packaging on these. Let's reveal the stickers. We got some funky ones and we got some amateur ones. So if you order any merch, you'll get 2 free stickers with the order. You can choose to purchase more stickers on top of that. Up to you. He's profiting, the guy lying. Yeah, I'm profiting very, very little but I'm profiting very, very little. It is not. I'm not in the venture here to profit off this merch. That was not the point of doing this. It's not a money making scheme. To the time going in, I should charge more, but I'm not. I want it to be as cost effective as possible. You choose what you want to believe. You can choose that's just some made up story to make you guys feel bad or make you feel better about it, but that's what it is. You can choose whether you want it or not. I'm sure I'll get more comments like that. But stickers are here. Here are the amateur stickers. 3x3 inch circle, 3-inch circle, 3-inch diameter circle for the AH stickers. Every clothing piece will come with this. If you buy clothing or hat, you'll get one of these for free. You can choose to just buy stickers as well without having to buy any merch. I haven't decided on the price of that stuff yet. And we've used these designs in the past and got in trouble for doing so. But I brought them back. And here we go. These won't be for everybody, but hey, they might be for somebody. I really like them. So first of all, we ripped off Burger King to make these ones. We had these on some shirts before, and then Teespring, which is a company that does production of clothing and stuff, banned my account for doing this because obviously it's an infringement of some copyright. But this company still did it, so that's cool. These will be one of these will be potentially thrown into your merch orders as well. You'll get 2 stickers. You'll get the amateur sticker, and you'll get one of either the Burger King sticker or the KFC one. You can either choose, or I'll just throw in a random one as long as supplies last. But I've got, I think, 50 of these, 50 of each of these, and 100 of the amateur hour ones. So that's what we got. That's AHS, a little bit of Raptors kind of slash on the apron, and me as the Colonel. My girlfriend made these, the art for these. Amazing job, and they're very good quality stickers. Matte finish. I really like how they came out. Look, again, for the merch, there's opportunity costs associated with time, which, look, I have to also account for the additional shipping costs. 'Cause I'm charging $15 for shipping. It's like going to cost more than that per. So I've left a tiny little bit of extra, for the opportunity cost, the amount of time that has gone into all of this, to cover my bases if anything goes wrong, if there are any issues. But again, I don't give a shit if you believe me or not. I'm just telling you the truth. That's it. If you want some merch, it'd be great. I'm so happy to be sharing this great thing. If you want to turn it into a problem case, that's on you. But I'm excited for this to come out. Stickers, I'm not sure. I'm probably going to do $2 shipping for stickers, just for like the stamps and the envelopes. And then probably $3 for one. I'm thinking $3 for one sticker, $5 for 2 stickers, and you get all 3 stickers for $6. Or 3 of any of your choosing for $6. That's probably going to be the price, plus the $2 shipping. So I've said it. It'll probably be that. That's what we're going with. But shirts and hats, I don't have them yet. When I have them, you'll see them. Don't worry. And I'm excited for when they do come out. I just want to wear this stuff, honestly. I always want to wear the hat. It's not a Gildan t-shirt. No, did not go with a Gildan t-shirt. We've gone with American Apparel. That's the exact name. American Apparel 1301. That's the one we went with. American Apparel 1301. So I've had this shirt in hand, not with the design on it. It's what I want in a shirt. It's kind of a shame when you do order somebody's merch, and I get it. You want to go for like a cost-effective piece, but going a little bit higher here to make sure it's a better quality material. So that's what we got. All right, I've had enough. But Gildan actually does make some decent t-shirts. They do get a bit of a bad rep, but I did not go with Gildan. I think there are negative connotations with it. I wasn't really considering going with them, but learning through the process, there actually are decent ones. But the one I went with was better and better style for me, in my opinion. All right, that is that on merch. Hopefully, you guys are excited. If you want some, you'll be able to get it. That's the great thing. If you don't want any, you don't have to get any. You can still enjoy the content. You can still not enjoy the content. Completely up to you. But back to the Raptors here. Big news out of today's preseason game is that we are going to get some Emmanuel Quickley preseason reps. Honestly, I think that's great for him to come into the season and have a better opportunity to hit the ground running with things. Because preseason is not nothing. It doesn't mean much, but it doesn't mean nothing. And you want to get these players up to speed. So I think it'll be great for a guy like Quickie to get in here, especially with other good players around him, like Grady Dick, Scotty Barnes, Jakob Poeltl, maybe to a slightly lesser degree, Ochai Agbaji. But it'll be nice for Agbaji to get reps in with these guys as well, hopefully boost the confidence after his impressive game against the Boston Celtics as well. So let him have a bit of light minutes. Yeah, I don't think he'll be getting super, super heavy minutes, but something to kind of get him going, getting him up to speed before the season is upcoming, for the upcoming season. Zan James joining us here, out here in Malta. Game starts, it says 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, which is in 10 minutes. Wherever you are in the world, it's in 10 minutes. It will likely start in about 22 or so minutes, but you know me, I'm here 30 minutes for the scheduled start time to just chat, talk about the game, and show off the stickers and talk about merch. Ben Simmons can play preseason, not regular season. I'm actually looking. Ben Simmons has been talking. I mean, he always talks a big game. But Ben Simmons has been talking a big game in the offseason. So I'm looking forward to seeing him in action. He's saying, like, when I'm healthy, I'm a good player. Well, you're not healthy very often, so I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. Again, an interesting one. Let's see how it goes down. Other than that, Dennis Schroeder, getting to see him against the Raptors again. We'll see what we're missing out on. Cam Johnson action. Yeah, should be a fun game, but it is one I would expect the Raptors to win, despite the fact that they are underdogs here. Ben Simmons seriously has not been the same player since passing that dunk in Game 7 against the Hawks. I still remember watching that to this day. I remember sitting there. I was at a friend's house. I remember I was just like, what? Like, he's just scared to play. Like, he's scared to play. That's the worst thing that can happen to you as an athlete, being scared to, like in basketball, scared to cut to the rim because if you get the pass, you're scared you're going to miss the layup. For Ben Simmons, he was so scared he was going to get fouled shooting. He was so scared he'd have to take free throws because throughout the postseason, he was getting hacked at half court and he was missing his free throws. It's insanity. It'd be like in soccer, not getting into a good position in the box because you're scared if the ball comes to you. You're scared you're going to miss. It's just a horrible position to be in as an athlete. And he's never really recovered from that mentally, I don't think. And physically, he just hasn't been healthy. And honestly, some stuff along the way can't have helped his situation with some of his personal decisions. It kind of, I don't know. I don't know what the injury situation is. It kind of feels like he missed some games he didn't need to miss. Or at least he failed to communicate properly on the games he was going to miss. So his teammates felt a little bit slighted. It's a nasty situation, but he's been talking his shit, so we'll see, man. Keep her sober. Keep who? Me? There was a time he called, hey, if we could run 4 solid 3-point shooters on our starters, Ben Simmons. Sorry. There was a time, and he called, hey, if we could run 4 solid 3-point shooters on our starters, Ben Simmons pre-back. Oh, you're saying like Ben Simmons with 4 out plus Ben Simmons. You're saying was a time. I mean, there was a time where I thought Ben Simmons had MVP potential. I think a lot of people did. He was very, very good. And the thing about like his early seasons where it's like, oh, he's working on his shooting in the offseason. Before it became like the meme, oh, Ben Simmons at it again. Before that point, we thought that he could actually work and get a 3-point shot, but obviously that just never happened. So here we are today. Sorry, I'm just fixing something. It just never happened. So here we are today. Ben Simmons, polarizing player. What's his contract like? So this is a question I've had with a friend before. So Ben Simmons, obviously his contract is fat as shit, and he's making a lot of money. Money he probably shouldn't be making. $40 million this year. UFA at the end of the season. 28 years old. The way things are going, injury-wise, mentally, performance-wise, how many years does Ben Simmons have left in the NBA? Serious question. You can say 10. You can say 5. You can say 1, including this year. You can say anything. How many seasons do you think Ben Simmons has left in the NBA? You could definitely make a considerable case to say 2. You could definitely build up a decent case to say 1, honestly. I think this contract runs out. I think he struggles again this season, whether it be injuries or ability-wise, because he was, even when he was healthy and playing last season, he was still bad. Like, I can't remember the last time he scored 20 points. 15 games last season, he averaged 6 points per game. He's still scared to shoot and be aggressive because he's scared he's going to get fouled and have to shoot free throws. He shot 40% from the line in those 15 games last season. How many years left in the NBA? These are not NBA numbers, really. I mean, they are. Yeah, they are. I mean, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 6 points. It's bad. It's NBA caliber numbers. Per 36, 9 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists. You can still, 8 assists per 36 is decent. I think contract runs out. You know what? I'll change my answer. I think his contract runs out. I think he gets like a 2-year deal, cheap contract, cheaper, just to see can we find something again. Then I think he's done. I'll say 3 years. If I can make his over under, what would I make his over under? 3.5. I'd bet the under. 2.5. So does he like? So you have to go 2 years and say he has to play the 3rd season. I'd go over 2.5. I think 3 is the right answer. If I made the over under 3, so they could push if he plays 3 more, I'd probably bet the under. Like, is he more likely to play 2 or 4 seasons? 2 or less or 4 or more? What's more likely? Let's put a poll. Sorry, poll. How many more seasons do you think Ben Simmons has in the NBA? 2 or less, 4 or more. Because I think over under 3. So he has to play in 4 seasons. So he can play 1 game. So do you think it's more likely he'll have 2 or less or 4 or more? Am I just off base here? What do you guys think? He should go back to Australia, play there? Yeah, I think he has basketball ability in the professional sense, but I don't know about the NBA. But yeah, vote in the poll. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. How about Trae Young for IQ Boucher and 6 second-round picks and a Pacers first? I don't think the Hawks go for that. That's the player that gets them like 3 first-round picks plus more, maybe 4 first-round picks. Trae Young's very, very good. I think he's a bit underrated. I would trade Boucher and a couple second-rounders for Lonzo. I don't know. Lonzo, you got to see what the health is like before making a move there. Depends on his willingness to work, his value back up right now. He by far isn't. He's not a $40 million player, but that contract's done. So do you think, he'll sign like a 12, like a mid-level exception, let's say. Like he signs like a $12 million contract next year. That's what I think he's probably in for. But winner one, it raises a point that I kind of agree with. It's possible Ben Simmons is not going to get another NBA contract after this season. I think that's a complete possibility as well. 6 votes in the poll. There's 57 people here. First of all, to the 57 people here, smash that like button. Let's drive ourselves up in that YouTube algorithm. Second of all, vote in the poll. I'm curious. Like, I could see it going both ways. I could see him just turning into a nice rotation piece that can play defense and play make. I could see him just completely fizzling out of the NBA in the next 2 years. So what do you guys think? Y'all let me know. I would say 2 or less is more likely than 4 or more. But I think 3, like at the end of the year, he gets a 2-year contract. That's what I think. And then that's his last contract. The Ben Simmons rumors of the past are just, man, I will say, I was always, listen, I've been wrong about a lot of things. I never, ever wanted Ben Simmons on this team, despite people always clamoring to get a player like him. I never wanted him on the Raptors. I've been wrong about a lot of shit. Looks like I spent like the whole summer saying, don't draft Zach Edey. I don't think it's going to work in the NBA. This guy's really good. I'm gonna get cooked on that opinion. I am. I got cooked already. It looks like, but that's what I was right about. Who's gonna take him? What city wants the risk or bad publicity? I wouldn't rule out him having like an okay year in Brooklyn, giving him another opportunity. I don't think that's completely off the table. Like after all, like they're starting him today. There has to be some sort of belief in his ability. Zach Edey and Ja, it'd be a bucket duo. Not to mention he works pretty well the rest of it. Yeah, he's in the perfect destination. He's my pick for Rookie of the Year. In fact, I have money on him winning Rookie of the Year because I think he's got the best pathway to win the award. I could see a lesser team taking a stab on Ben Simmons. Also, if he shows some defensive ability this season, teams will value a wing stopper. Reed Sheppard is I can see Reed Sheppard winning it, but he won't. Reed Sheppard won't start, and the Rockets are pretty deep. That's my concern there. But Zach Edey's starting on what I think is going to be high 40-win team. I think I think the pathway is most logical for Edey to win. He is the odds-on favorite as well. Or he's not odds. He's a favorite. He's favorite to win. New NBA team. That'd be funny. If we end up in Vegas or something, that'd be funny. NBA's not expanding for a few years though, but I continue to say it'll likely. I continue to believe it will be either. It'll be Seattle and Vegas that get the teams. Vegas is getting a team. I think it'll be Seattle as well though. All right, in the poll, 16 votes, 69%, 67, 60. Somebody keeps taking away their vote. What is going on? 69% of the voters say Ben Simmons is more likely to play 2 or less seasons than 4 or more. Interesting. Yeah, Edey at the Olympics would have made a huge difference against France, honestly. He would have been a big help. It's a shame, but I understand why he didn't play. The Rockets got to pay either Şengün or Green by the end of the season. I think Şengün is worth a max. I was talking about this on Twitter right before stream. I think Şengün will get a max. I definitely am not sure Green will. I do think Green will get a max. I do not think he'll be necessarily deserving, but it's one of those it'll be like DeAndre Ayton, where we'll give you a max just to keep you and see, but you're probably not worth the max. It just gives you, at least you don't lose the asset for nothing. That's what giving a player like Jalen Green will be, I think, in the season. Though he could have just a really good year and all of a sudden he's worth the max. I'm absolutely not going to rule that out either. Evan Mobley's max contract was bad. That's kind of one where it's Brian Windhorst calls it the fun max, which is the best way to describe it. It's you can justify paying a guy coming off his rookie contract the max to retain the asset and to see if they keep on. They're still young, to see if they keep progressing and eventually become worthy of that max contract, because it's better than losing them for nothing. I kind of think the max contract, it's done a good job for salaries. It's done a good job of, keeping teams from paying to win. But also, it's become such a benchmark where every guy just wants the maximum amount they can get. I feel like there's less wriggle room around being close to that level. Whereas, if you're close to a max contract player, you're going to ask for the max. What site can I watch the game free? I don't put links in chat, but Stream East probably do you well. I don't think you guys put links in chat anyway. We don't have a present or future top 5 player on a team. Do you think we should follow Boston Celtics blueprint to have a very good starting lineup? Well, wouldn't everybody want to be the Boston Celtics and have, 5 all-star caliber players in their starting 5? But that's not exactly feasible. So what's the best method? Unless things are not going well for the draft, probably. What should the Raptors do? Probably look at the draft. It looks like a pretty good draft class here. I'm trying to get my stream set up here. Sorry if you can hear my dog. I have no idea what's going on here. Math streams, yeah, that's a good one as well. Streamy is my number 1. Don't get me in trouble, YouTube. Hopefully YouTube doesn't get me in trouble. Rockets have Jabari. He's not getting a max. He's not getting a max. Dak Kane says, wonder if Rockets are taking offers from Jabari Smith Jr. before the extend him. He's on a 2-year with team option. Yeah. I like Smith. I mean, Jabari Smith is a long, good defender who can kind of shoot threes. That's got value. He's not a max contract player, but there's value for a player like that. Can play a bit of small ball 5 as well. That's not a guy I would move on from. I like Amen Thompson. I'm looking forward to seeing more of him. We at Amateur HQ do not condone the use of illicit lists. Yes, honestly, Amateur Sports on Twitter is taken, which is why the social medias are all Amateur HQ. Also because Amateur Sports is like the main channel, but I have other channels. So it feels like social media Amateur HQ is all of the Amateur Hour network. Sports is just the main type of thing, although they have the red logo. Who owns Amateur Sports? And then the thing is that YouTube should be Amateur Sports to make it easy. But who's at Amateur Sports? Who's holding this thing hostage? Somebody has it. I don't see anybody. Is Amateur Sports up for grabs? If Amateur Sports up for grabs, I don't think I've printed anything that has HQ on it. It's probably not up for grabs, but I'm just gonna check, right? Do I know my Twitter password? Oh, I'm on the wrong Twitter account. All right, is Amateur Sports up for grabs? This is, if one of you steal it right now, you're an asshole. Oh, I did not know my password for this account either. All right, we got it. Username, Amateur Hour Sports. Oh, the problem is it's too long. Right, it needs to be 15 characters or less. Amateur Sports is too long. So Amateur HQ, it is. Game is getting started shortly. Talk about Raptors and other stinky teams. Well, the Rockets should be pretty good. But for the Raptors, look, we got our guy back today. Manuel quickly. Let's see how he does. Reminder, merch on the way. Stay tuned for more. In production, I should have it in according to the what was provided. Well, provided timetable to receive the items about 2 weeks. Maybe a little less, but then I gotta get the promo ready for it. Could abbreviate hour to HR, but might look great. I don't know. HQ looks fine to me. I'm just gonna keep it as is. Plus, all the the graphic has it. Amateur HQ, I think, is fine. It has a decent ring. Looks professional as well. That's what we got. That's what we're gonna be rolling with for the game today. I expect the Raptors to win. Brooklyn have a decent starting 5 out today. Looking forward to seeing how Ben Simmons looks, honestly. But Raptors are underdogs, to my slight surprise. We'll see if the odds have moved on that. They have not. The Raptors are just the underdogs here. I'm I bet them. I told you guys when we started stream, I bet the Raptors. I think they're gonna win. I think they're gonna win. So let's see. All right. Well, they're actually like, I think we're getting ready to start. 7:41. We're 11 minutes after the scheduled start time. We should be getting into things here. They're showing an outside photo, video of the arena, some B-roll. That usually means it's game time. And we have to start. All right, here we go. Starting fives listed on screen. If you guys don't know, Emmanuel Quickly is back. Grady Dick starts with him. Ochai Agbaji at the 3. Barnes at the 4. Pirtle at the 5. For the Brooklyn Nets, Dennis Schroeder, Cam Thomas, Ben Simmons, Cam Johnson, and James Wilson. No, James. Jalen Wilson. You know what's funny? So Manny D did a little commentator trick. I used to be a commentator, by the way, in university. Nothing fancy. Local cable. But he took a long time to say the sentence with Jalen Wilson's name because I could tell he was looking through his notes trying to figure out what Jalen Wilson's name was. But it's Jalen. Jalen Wilson starts. I don't know much about Jalen Wilson. Let's see how the Raptors do here today. And I'll end the poll here. Over, under. So the results of the poll showcase 57% of voters think Ben Simmons will play 2 or less seasons. 42% say 4 or more seasons. We'll see. We'll see how he looks today as well. Game has begun. Raptors at Nets. Why is my scoreboard not working? The scoreboard will turn on momentarily. I don't control the scoreboard. We have Agbaji for 3 to start the game. No good. So already we're worse than last game because we were hot from 3 to start. But Cam Johnson 3, no good. Rebound Pirtle. Agbaji with it now. Carrying it up court. Agbaji in the corner. Or at least tried to get it there. But pass stolen away by Dennis Schroeder. Not Agbaji's best start to things here. Ben Simmons now to Johnson in the corner for 3. And we're underway. Brooklyn with the first bucket of the game. It is a 3-pointer. Scoreboard will be up momentarily. Let's see if I can refresh it. It'll be on in a sec. It's just taking a while here for Google to get going on the scoreboard. Dennis Schroeder for 3. And he nails it. Early 6-0 lead for the Brooklyn Nets. And on the inbound, the Raptors throw it to Quickly, who's running out of bounds. He catches it and steps out of bounds. That's ugly. That's really ugly. What were we doing there? What are we doing there? Google, what are you doing with the scoreboard? You're killing me here. Not a great start to the game, especially if you bet on the Raptors. The scoreboard should be up now. Didn't mean to show you that. Cam Johnson 3. Wow, 9-0 Nets. I mean, maybe a timeout on the cards here. Okay, why is the scoreboard not showing? All right, Raptors get a 2 with Grady Dick, and finally something going their way. There we go. Cam Thomas to Dennis Schroeder for 3. No good. Rebound by Agbaji. Raptors trying to get back into it here. Down 9-2. 3 threes in the early stages of this game for the Nets. Raptors a couple sloppy turnovers. And Nets made them pay. In the corner, Agbaji for 3. Got a good look. Doesn't go. Those are the ones, man. I talked about on the second channel yesterday. Those are the ones you need Agbaji to hit. Nets have better defense, better coach. They do have a better coach. I ain't going to dispute that. What's funny is that better coach interviewed for the Raptors. I'm very sour that he was not awarded the position in Toronto. Wow, Abaji's playing really bad right now. It's been 2.5 minutes, but Abaji has turned the ball over. He's missed 2 open looks for 3, and now he fouls Cam Thomas on a 3 ball. Really bad start for Ochai Agbaji in this one. The next Chinese Marbury, Ben Simmons? I don't know. Maybe. I think he might end up somewhere like that in the next few years. Tough start to the game for Toronto. Thomas' second free throw is good. He is 3 because Agbaji fouled him on a 3. And Thomas connects on all of his free throws. Nets up big. My stream is kind of frozen here. I don't know what's going on. My stream is frozen. My stream is very frozen. I have no idea what's going on. I hear the commentary, but I cannot see anything. I'm going to have to refresh. Sorry, guys. Missing the game right now. Come on, TSN. What are you doing me dirty here, man? Let me watch the game. All right. I'm so fucking pissed. Are you fucking kidding me? TSN freezes. I missed like 20 seconds. And it's 14-11. It was 12-4 when it stopped. What is going on? All right, well, 14-11. Raptors right back in this. Is that another foul by Agbaji? What did I miss? Quickly drained a 3 and Ochai scored a 2. What a joke, man. Ooh, okay. I like this lineup. David Mitchell checks in. This is a lineup I want to see. So this is a lineup I've been looking forward to watching. So you've got Mitchell at the 1, quickly at the 2, Dick at the 3, Barnes the 4, Pearl 5. I think this lineup has a lot of potential. Quickly to Pirtle. In the corner now to Barnes. Barnes working on Wilson. Fades away for 2. It doesn't go. Try Stream East if you want to watch. Thomas gets to move inside, finishes there. Sorry, I just adjusted my setup here. All right, now I'm good. And, of course, timeout, right as I figured out. All right. Timeout, Darko. Good timeout. Raptors down 16-11. Defense have been bad. Defense has been bad to start this game. So that's got to pick up. But Raptors definitely in a position where they go win this game. Let's hope for a bit better from them. A bit better from them when we come out of the break here. Checked. It's on TSN. I am on, I think, TSN 4. TSN 4. I am watching this game on. TSN 4. That's a better... Oh, sorry. I saw that. Abaji, a.k.a. Stanley Johnson. Well, at least Abaji's a good defender. Stanley Johnson didn't really have any redeeming quality. Let me see Abaji's fouls so far. Oh, I have the Brooklyn Nets box score from last game set up. Well, glad I could help you out. Quick tick duo never sold. Did you guys see that photo of the NBA store in Germany that had Grady Dick and Anthony Black's jerseys on display as the two jerseys on display in the front window? That's good. I'm watching TSN 4. That is a fact. I'm not lying or anything. Why are my... All right. Abaji on 3 fouls in 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes. 4 minutes or so for Abaji. That's not very good. All right. Back from the timeout. Let's see how we get on here. If you guys are enjoying the stream so far, I've been kind of rattled sorting through some things, but let me know. Is streaming down? I don't know. I'm not using it. My guess would be no. They have so many websites. Streamies will never go down. They've always got a fix. Back from the timeout. 16-11. Barnes attacking Wilson. Oh! Scotty Barnes gets up and throws it down. Woo! Man, this guy floats. When he jumps like this guy floats. Ben Simmons working on Mitchell. Now inside pass. That's a nice pass to Cam Johnson, who misses underneath the rim. Pirtle tips the rebound to Quickly. Steps into a 3, no good. Tough. I don't mind that look. I don't mind pull-up threes for Quickly. I want to see a lot of pull-up threes this season, so I'll let him have that. Quickly, nice defense here on Cam Johnson. And Barnes intercepts the pass. Excellent defense there. Meth streams. Try meth streams. David Mitchell to Pirtle. Pirtle down low to Mitchell, who gives in the corner to Grady Dick. Cycles around. In the corner now. Shot clock at 7. Still time. Running out of time. Pirtle working on Simmons at the rim. Pirtle misses the layup. Gets his miss. Puts it in. Nice big man play there. 16-15. 5:30 to go in the first quarter. (13-4) run by the Raptors. Thomas to Schroeder. Now Thomas. And a foul called. Swap IQs are hard in this team. The top 5 seed in the conference. I disagree. I disagree. Quickly looks bigger. You think he beefed up a little bit? I don't know what his weight was listed at last season. I'm not sure if we can find that. I listen. I like Harden. I don't think I'm trying to knock Harden when I say that. I still respect Harden's game. Another foul call. They got to be in the bonus or something. Foul by Grady Dick this time. And yes, 5:15 go in the first. And they're in the bonus. Not for, poor calls or anything. It's just the Raptors have been fouling too much here. IQ's rim finishing is a big point of emphasis for me to look at this season as well, Phoenix. I think that's something he's got to take a big step up in compared to last season. Jamal Shed on the floor now. He's got Boucher, Dick, Pirtle, and Mitchell with him. Shed nearly turns over his first pass. Grady Dick does a good job of shielding it out of bounds. Didn't know that was legal in the NBA, to be honest. I do wish Kobe Wallace had played in preseason as well. It's a shame you didn't get to see him. Anybody watching, enjoying, make sure you hit that like button. If you're not enjoying, I guess you can leave, but give me no chance. 18-15. Another foul by the Raptors. This one is on the offensive end. Pirtle gets his first foul. Yikes, man. A lot of fouls. Is it crazy for me to say I miss RJ playing? Well, no. RJ Barrett's very good and is very important to the Raptors. Schroeder's flopped a little bit there. Schroeder. Pass the screen. Has a lane to the rim. Nice defense by Pirtle, but then they call a foul. Okay. I thought Pirtle had done well to disrupt the layup, but foul's been attested here. I need to get a better look. I do not need to see a replay of Schroeder standing up, TSN. I would like to see a replay of the foul. They showed a replay of Schroeder getting up rather than a replay of the foul. That's great stuff. Great broadcasting. It's probably not TSN's fault. It's probably somebody else's. I'll blame TSN, but it's probably somebody else's fault. They're just accepting the feed or whatever. Schroeder at the free throw line makes both. 20-15. Former Raptor, Dennis Schroeder, playing full court defense and fouls Jamal Shed. So full court defense been on display for the Nets this entire game. Trying to rattle the Raptors. So far, they're up by 5. It's 20-15. I wouldn't start battle over Ochibachi. I'm not there. Boucher in the corner for 3. Has a good look. Has time to set himself up and knock it down. Corner 3 for Chris Boucher. The catapult in full effect here. The slingshot, as Still a Real One puts it in chat. Is that Clowney? Clowney's number 21. Cam Thomas to, I think that's Clowney. To Cam Johnson for 3. Got it to go. Cam Johnson, he got the big extension this summer, if I'm not mistaken. Feels so long ago. Was it him who got the I think it was. Jamal Shed. Why is Jamal Shed shooting early shot clock threes? No, thank you. Who's giving this guy the green light? I like him. Who's giving him the green light to shoot like this, though? Oche went to the Bruce Brown School of Learning to be useful as a screener in pick and roll. He's got to be a better shooter, though, still. Pirtle tries to pass to Boucher, but a foul's called with the Raptors down 25-18. Seriously, I seriously cannot with the Jamal Shed early jump shots. Don't take jump shots, man. Let's catch and shoot wide open. All right, preseason, let fly. 18 seconds of shot clock. Hold that a sec. Battle or Bruno for the final spot. Battle's on an Exhibit 10, so, why pay him more than you need to there? Give him the Exhibit 10. Oh, nice feed. Nice lob and nice finish there by Boucher. Jamal Shed with the lovely pass there. So for me, I would have probably just cut Bruno and save money and just not have all 15 spots accounted for. Go with 14. Keep that roster spot open for a potential trade during the season and save a bit of money for that potential trade. Bruno has done nothing to convince me he is worth giving a contract to for the year. His contract is guaranteed for the full season if he makes the team. So you can avoid that fee and just cut him after this game. He has really been unimpressive in preseason. I cannot lie. Big roster decisions actually have to go down in the next couple of days. That'll be something to follow. Free throw there for Clowney is good. 26-20 for the Nets here. Early semi-transition threes are only okay for the Kyler from Road when he had them. I want Emmanuel quickly to take them too, but not Shed. Shed, though, I tell you, Kyle Lowry and Fred VanVleet don't do that. Dunks the basketball. How about that two-hand flush by our mini point guard? How about this defense by him as well? Barely saved by the Nets, but it's turned over anyways. David Mitchell to Boucher on the inside. It's a foul. And Boucher heading to the line here. Who are you okay with on the team outside of Emmanuel quickly taking early transition threes? Grady Dick. Even then, I'm kind of like, there'd have to be no other good shot. That's it. But, like, they can do it. They can take, yeah, two guys. Why would I want anybody else taking a pretty low percentage shot? I feel you could get a better one in transition. But those guys, I want Emmanuel quickly to shoot a lot. I mean, we talked about it in the comments on one of the videos. I want Emmanuel quickly to shoot like 8 threes a game. All right, guys. I will quickly run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. While I'm gone, good opportunity to hit the like button. Consider subscribing to Amateur Sports. All right. Raptors currently down 26-22. Heading to the free throw line right now is Chris Boucher. Reminder, merch is on the way. Hats and shirts in production should be ready in the next couple weeks for me. And they'll be ready for you guys as well. Stickers are here. Stickers will be on sale alongside the merch. However, if you buy a shirt or a hat, I'll throw in some stickers for free. We have the Amateur sticker on the way. These are all 3 inches diameter. We have the King Amateur sticker on the way. And the Fried Chicken Amateur sticker out here as well. Those will be also involved in the merch drop. Again, you order a hat or a shirt, I'll give you 2 stickers for free. But you can also just buy stickers on their own. You found it on TSN4, but it stopped my YouTube stream. I can't help you there. I'm live streaming. I'm monitoring my stream on YouTube, and I have TSN4 on. It's working. I don't know. Maybe one of them on your phone? I don't know. If Kelly shoots a transition 3, I might throw up. Chris Boucher at the free throw line. Cash it in. Knocks down both. Schroeder. Boucher defending. Attacks. Step back in mid-range. That's what he's good at. He's a very good mid-range shooter, Dennis Schroeder. Cooked Chris Boucher there. Can I become a top 5 shooter in Raps history? I mean, why not? Bruno Fernando up top. Plays to Barnes, sets a screen. Good switch by the Nets. Tough set here, but the Raptors bailed out by a foul. 28-24. Raptors have battled back. They were down 11-2 early. And, well, they're down by 4 now, so 4 is better than 9. And Barnes the line to chip in a little bit more with 2:19 to go in the first quarter. Pirtle and Olynyk are in the upper quadrant for playmaking centers. I believe it. They're both very good. Dude, Pirtle is top 5 or maybe top 10 in so many center categories on B-Ball Index. It's incredible how underappreciated he is by this fan base. When he eventually leaves, y'all will be sick. Oh my God. Clowney almost threw down on Barnes. How is that a foul? They've called a foul here. Barnes isn't even looking at him. Barnes is just jumping for the ball. How is this a foul? So Schroeder, nice lob. Clowney almost crams on him. How is this a foul, man? That's a crazy call. That is a crazy call. Are we challenging that? All right. They're challenging. Dude, so it's been a while. We're at the stage where we get our challenge back if we're successful. Are we in that era now? I feel like we're in that era now. It is not a foul. Clowney almost crammed that, though. We suffered through the Kem Kong era and Baines era. How about the just no center era? Which we did make the playoffs in. It came 5th in fairness. But the year after was tough. The half year after. Aaron Baines, by the way, shout out Aaron Baines on an incredible bat. Listen, he had a great career. NBA champion, did a lot for the game in Australia, carved out a lengthy NBA career. Shout out Aaron Baines on his retirement yesterday. Like almost got paralyzed during the Olympics. Came back to play basketball for the Brisbane Bullets and others in Australia. Shout out Aaron Baines. We Are Baines. I don't have my Baines shirt here. It's actually at my parents' house. If not, I'd be rocking the We Are Baines shirt today from our very first merch drop in history. Overturned to a no call. Challenge is successful. All right. Great challenge. And how about that? The ref announced it to the arena like we're in the NFL. Interesting. Barnes to inbound, and the Raptors have a chance to tie it up here after the successful challenge. Shed to Fernando, but something's been called here. Bruno Fernando at the rim and fouled. Showing why he's second closest thing to LeBron we have in today's NBA. I don't know if I'd go quite that far with you, buddy, but I'll accept. I'm happy to see some Scotty compliments. The review should always go to a third party where the ref have no other context of the game. I agree with you, Curry bro. Also, I don't want the refs to have any... People don't like to be wrong. So I believe a ref would be less compelled to overturn their call in a 50-50 scenario because they want to feel like they made the right call. It should go to a third party who has no idea what the on-court call was. And just say, what would you call this? Well, I guess in this scenario, if they've whistled for something there, they're obviously calling... They're obviously a foul called, and they're challenging that. In the NFL, I guess a lot of calls are 50-50. It either is this or it isn't this, and all plays are dead regardless. So that's one where that situation would work. But I believe, where possible, the third party should have no context on what was called. And also just go to a third party that doesn't feel compelled to go with the initial decision by the official on the court. Anyways, Mitchell to Shed. Shed getting his way to the rim. Nice take there. See, that's fine. Shed being aggressive, getting the paint, looking for a higher percentage shots. We don't need no settling in mid-range for Jamal. 29-28, Raptors lead for the first time tonight. Bruno Fernando and Boucher fight for the same rebound. Neither of them come up with it. And then Fernando called for a foul. He blocked him. Challenge that. Challenge that. That's a block, man. I don't know if we're going to use it on Fernando, but that did not look like a foul. That's Shake Milton. Good grief. Show replay. Show replay. Show replay. No replay. No way he got fouled. No way it was a foul. Also, Boucher and Fernando fighting for the same rebound. That's so dumb. One of the things I hate the most. What all coaches will tell you. Lack of communication. Talk. You ever had a coach yell that at you? It sucks. Boucher, corner three. No good. Raptors down by 1 after the Shake Milton free throws. Milton. I don't know a lot of these guys who aren't Brooklyn right now. That's Clowney. I know Milton. I know Clowney. And their names aren't super clear in the font they have on their jerseys. We got... Is that Keon Johnson on the floor? Yes, Keon Johnson. Wow. Martin, who is Tyrese Martin? I don't know who that is. Barnes turns the corner, gets to the rim, finishes past Keon Johnson. Who is Tyrese Martin, man? No disrespect. Nice play there by Barnes. I love that aggression. Getting to the rim, finishing, high percentage look. Raptors up 1, 31-30. 9 seconds to go in the first quarter. Shake Milton. And a moving screen. Illegal screen called against who I now know is Tyrese Martin. Whoever that may be. Fun fact, Keon Johnson drafts highest. Yeah, I was very interested in Keon Johnson before that draft. I'm surprised he fell. I was surprised. Barnes the buzzer just misses. I was surprised Keon Johnson fell in the draft. I am not surprised anymore because he's not very good, and I was wrong about him. Well, am I ever right? I don't think so. Tyrese Martin was a 51st overall pick 2 years ago out of UConn. Really bad time to leave UConn, Tyrese. Should have stayed another year or two potentially, but it is what it is. All right, guys. Again, reminder, merch on the way. It is in production. What is not in production and is ready is stickers. We got some great stickers for you guys. The amateur hour sticker. The fried chicken sticker. The king sticker. All on the way soon. This is just a little sneak peek. None of these designs will be featured on the hats or the shirts, FYI. Kyle Lowry is a genius, man. I will also never get upset about him. Sorry, I have an email I have to reply to. So, do you really think the Raptors are better than the Nets? Yes. The Nets over-under for wins this season is 18.5 or 19.5. The Raptors is 29.5 or 30.5. I'm confident the Raptors will be better than the Nets this season. I would wager a large amount of money the Raptors have more wins than the Nets. I have an email regarding the merch I had to reply to, actually. All right, back dialed in. Do I think Dennis is on the Nets by the trade deadline? That's a good question. He'd be a really good trade piece. Like, if you need a backup point guard, he's a very good point guard. I never had any issue with him as a player on the Raptors. I would be a bit surprised if he didn't end up somewhere else, to be honest. That's a good point. Mid-level exception player, backup point guard for a contending team. Who wouldn't want that? Shed looks pretty good. For a 45th pick, he looks fantastic. We have Sandy Thompson, one of our members in the chat. Thank you so much for joining. I'm now Rockets fan as well. Miss Freddie. I do miss him as well. I mean, I think it's a part of the fan base is we love our guys, especially even when they leave. We hope for their success elsewhere. As long as they were our guys when they were here and they bought into things like Fred, like Siakam, like Norm, and others. Mobo. Feed to Fernando inside. Lovely take there. Mobo turns down the open corner three to look for a better shot inside. He finds it with Fernando. Good finish there by the big man. And what could be his last game as a Raptor if he doesn't make the roster, we shall see. But great take there by Mobo. Much more decisive take there by Mobo, who I've criticized when he's driving into the paint. Like that, not really knowing what to do with the ball. Very assured of what he wanted to do with the possession there. Good stuff. I think we had so many hypothetical comments about Fred being 6'6". He would be hard. Fred is a fantastic player. He was an all-star for a reason. I actually have his all-star jersey. A great piece to have. Is Dennis Smith Jr. not signed by any team? Thought he was also with the Nets. Let's do a quick Google search. He is a free agent who last played for the Brooklyn Nets. So Dennis Smith not with a team. Not sure if anyone's going to sign him. I mean, if even the Brooklyn Nets don't want you. Best game we went to last year was Houston against Raptors. You'll have to refresh my memory on. We beat them in one game. I remember one game we beat them in a really good performance. What's going on, Walter? Still injured. I actually don't have any info regarding the timetable for that. So I guess we'll see. Ivan really wanted to see him, so I'm a bit upset we haven't seen him yet, but it is what it is. My dog's about to come in. I was thinking my girlfriend put my dog in the Raptors jersey, but she didn't have time. Damn. Did you guys see, you guys know I have a couple of the Casey Bannerman jerseys. Did you guys see, in partnership with Scotty Barnes, Casey Bannerman dropping some dog jerseys? I like the Raptors. I like my dog. I'm excited to put my dog in a Casey Bannerman Raptors jersey. Let me find the photo. Apparently, they're like about to drop too. Oh, they drop tomorrow. I didn't see these posts. Goddamn. All right, we're like pretty much here. The Casey Bannerman dog jersey is about to drop. Are they going to be Scotty Barnes jerseys? I mean, I'm fine with that. My dog has met Scotty Barnes, as have I. Yeah. Pawanto. I don't know how much they're going to cost, though. Let's figure that out in a sec. $55. Oh, that's... I'm buying that. Are you crazy? I'm buying that. Tomorrow... What time, Lord Casey? Tomorrow, 10 a.m. I'm setting an alarm. I'm getting that. I'm getting that. Good thing I checked. I would have missed that, I think. All right. Raptors won. Got to speak to Freddie wearing his jersey. Oh, that's great. Cheaper seats than Scotia. Oh, you're in Houston. See, I thought it was, I can picture an away game they won. So I guess it was that one. I don't really remember correctly. And whether you have my money, Mr. Bannerman? Yes. I'm also, yeah, I keep saying I'm low on funds. I need to stop spending money. But this is like, the thing about the Casey Bannerman stuff is that if you don't get it, you miss it. Like, you just won't get it. And this is something that I don't think is coming out again. Still a real one. I also thought they'd be $100. I thought, okay, Casey Bannerman in collaboration with Scotty Barnes. Proceeds go to charity. I said 100 would still be a consideration. Over 100 is a no. $100, I'd still be like, okay, maybe. But 55 is a no-brainer. No-brainer. I'm having that. Sorry, I'm asking my girlfriend what size our dog is. She buys clothes. I don't buy clothes for the dog. And the thing with the Casey Bannerman is, I rave about it all the time because it's genuinely fantastic quality. Like the basketball jerseys, which you see here, two of, they're $155 for stitched jerseys with amazing designs. NBA like swingman jerseys, which, let's be honest, guys, they're not fantastic quality. Like, this stuff is pressed on. It's not stitched on. It's made to look like it's stitched when it isn't. And these are like $180 now. Those are cheaper and better. Seriously, like if you're gonna get a jersey, like wait for if you really want a jersey, like I'm gonna get the purple Raptors jersey, but the Casey Bannerman ones, if you like it, you'll love it when you get it in hand. For now, man, how many times have we fucking turned it over in our own paint today? I think 3 times we've turned it over. Twice for sure. Third, like almost. How many times we turned it over in our own paint today? 35-35, 10 minutes ago in the second quarter. Barnes. Working on Clowney here. 9:53 to go. Quickly at the baseline. Fade away 2. Doesn't go. Rebound Simmons. Anybody enjoying the stream right now, please make sure you subscribe. If you want to see more content like this, if you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button. Shed off the backboard. Yeah, I got to finish that, buddy. This franchise is building such a strong history behind it. Now I think if we were to build an all-time roster, it can go band for band with anyone. Well, it's not a long enough history necessarily for that, but it is pretty good. Barnes in the paint, spinning off, not finishing, can't get his own miss. Rebound to Zaire Williams. Zaire Williams on the Nets. When did that happen? I forget. I don't remember when that happened. Mobo corner 3. What? Like, okay. Shed is a guy where I'm like, I get mad when he shoots, right? But like, if Shed is wide open on a catch and shoot 3, I'll say take it. Respectfully, Jonathan Mobo should never shoot the basketball from 3. We're in preseason. It was in rhythm. I'll at least give him that. Jonathan Mobo can't shoot. At least yet. We got the dog in question here. What do you want? What are you doing? Wanna come say hi? Come here. You want to come say hi? Come here. Come here. Want to come say hi? Come here. Oh. Can't wait for this big dog to get a Scotty Barnes jersey. Okay. Don't bite me. Don't fight me now. I've seen enough Fernando. I agree. Usually, right before a player gets cut, he gets a lot of minutes in the last preseason game. It's difficult because like you don't play at all. You're not making the roster. We know that. But there's sometimes guys who play like a lot in the last game. You're like, oh, that probably means he's going to make it. And they don't make it. So I guess what I'm saying is I have no idea what they're going to do. Fernando hopping out the bando while moving like Rambo. I don't know what that means. Quickly to Shed. Puts up the layup and hits the ground. He's down. Get up. Come on. You're good. Oh, not hurt. Okay. I thought he was hurt. Whew. Clowney. Above the break. Handoff to Wilson. Attacking the rim. Strong take. Doesn't go. Ben Simmons puts in the rebound. 39-37 Nets. 7:50 to go in the half. Quickly to Pirtle. Nice pick and roll action. Ooh, the floater doesn't go. Those are usually automatic for Pirtle. But nice two-man action there between Quickly and Pirtle in the pick and roll. Oh, nice steal by Mobo. Going up strong to the rim. Draws the foul. Go up stronger. You can dunk that. You're big. You're long. Throw that down. Get the and one there. Nah, watch this replay. No, they're not this replay. Mobo, you're an NBA player. Go up. Why is he reversing that? Go up with your left hand. No? Am I reaching or what? Why is he trying to go under? I mean, is he going under the rim to get his back in front of the defender, get contact? I feel like he should have just gone up strong with the left and he would have got an and one. You know? Or am I reaching? Tell me if I'm reaching. The part of the issue, Giovanni brings up a good point with the Raptors. Part of the issue with the tank agenda is going to be, like, if they're not doing well, they're going to tank. And they have a really tough schedule to start the season, right? Sorry, my dog's barking. Mobo. Well, Mobo's young. Mobo's young. I can forgive Mobo. Precious, I was done forgiving. I'm personally very happy. Not very. I'm pretty happy not to have Mobo or Precious. But Mobo has his precious moments in there. That's for sure. I'm not gonna hate a guy who's a rookie. I'm not gonna hate on a guy who's a rookie. Need some more time to get better. I also knew Mobo was not going to be like really good from day one. Scotty's the heir to LeBron. I'm not going that far yet. 39-38 Nets. It's not been a fantastic game. It hasn't been bad either. I'm high on Jacoby. I'm very high on Jacoby. I thought he was a lottery pick caliber player. We got him at 19. I'm very happy. I can't wait to see him play. Mayo quickly, moving forward. on Schroeder. Fadeaway 2 off the mark. Rebound by Pirtle. Great offensive rebound. Abaji, got to make that. Abaji for 3. Knocks down the catch and shoot look. Those are the ones, man. Need to see. He's missed 2 of those today. He finally makes one. Need to see those go in more consistently. That's going to help. Schroeder. Tough layup, no good. Rebound, Dick. Gets it out in the outlet too quickly. Thought about the pull-up 3. Instead, he's fouled by Zaire Williams. If Jacoby can pop this season, our defense will be... if Jacoby can pop this season, our bench will be okay. I'm just hoping he averages like 8 points or something. Hits like 33% of his threes. 38 or 39% from the field. I'd be okay with that. Yeah, Jacoby Walton didn't have a fantastic year at Baylor, efficiency-wise. Or offensively, but a lot of potential there. I was happy to get him. Very happy to get him at 19. Quickly, working on Cam Johnson. Tough matchup here. I'd get out of this matchup. Nice kick out to Grady Dick, who misses the 3. Pass could have been a little bit higher, but he drew the second defender and made a good decision. Just that pass needs to be a little touch higher. Hey, buddy. 41-39. Shh. Cam Thomas for 3, no good. Rebound out to Mobo eventually. He'll move the other way. 41-39. Mobo with the right. Doesn't go. Oh, Grady Dick gets up and puts it down. Yes. Yep. Grady Dick.
Mama, there goes that
you know
man.
Grady Dick got the ups like that? Did you know Grady Dick had the ups like that? That was crazy. Show a replay, please. The replays have been horrible today. Show a replay of that. Get out of here. What are you doing? Man, that was nice. Sorry, my dog is peeking the microphone. 1 sec. Some treats for the dog. Well, some sticks. Here. For other dogs, these are treats. You're spoiled and get more of them. Take it. Take it. Grady is Peja on roids. Phoenix, you're feeling good about the Raptors today. What's going on? You're in a Raptor mood today. Everybody's elite on this team today. Everyone knows Dick goes up. Indeed. What's going on? We got Adam, my moderator, in the chat. He'll be happy to see these. We got the stickers ready to go for the merch. Hats and shirts are in production. Stickers as follows. The AH, classic. The fried chicken. That's me, by the way. If I had a goatee. And we got the king. Bringing these old designs back. If you've been around long enough, you've seen these before. But here they are, IRL. What are you doing? My dog's going nuts right now. I can't hang out with you. I'm working. Usually she if I'm in my office, she knows I'm working. She leaves me alone. But for some reason during streams, she just decides to fucking piss me off. I can't help you. I can't help you. What have the Raptors been feeding Grady? Listen, he was a one-and-done player in college. Needed to get some time to adjust to the athleticism and pace of the NBA. He's done that, and he's working. Yeah, she hears me talking. I get that. Get out of here, man. I'll lock you out. I'll close the door on you. Thing is, the store doesn't shut. Like, it doesn't click shut so she can open it. No Casey Bannerman jersey for you if you keep acting up. Johnson to Schroeder. Schroeder, nice feed back out to Johnson. He puts it back up top to Schroeder. Grady goes hard for the steal. Can't get it. Nice recovery by Mitchell to contest the three, which drops anyways. 43-29 for the Raptors. 5:28 to go in the half. Is this a slow game or what? Maybe not. Actually, yeah, this is a slow game. We've been playing for almost an hour. Tell me if I'm wrong. This feels like a very long game. Still 5 minutes to go in the second quarter here. Wow, Grady Dick. Great defense. Nearly helps generate the steal as well. Yeah, let's see a replay of this. Schroeder gets past Mobo a bit too easily. Grady Dick with the block. A little bit of... Oh, that's the wrong one. There. But unfortunately, Raptors can't maintain possession. 45-42 Raps. Brooklyn Nets with the ball. Cam Johnson puts up the midi. Doesn't go. David Mitchell puts it up, doesn't go. Rebound, Grady Dick also doesn't go. My dog's sniffing around the merch bags and boxes. Nothing in them yet, but they will be one day. Mohammed Lays, what's going on? Gregory in chat, whatever members. If anyone's wondering why all the hearts and smiles are flying around everywhere, it's because my good friend, 10-year-old daughter, Eva, is here. And it's fascinating that she can push all the way. Yeah. Some great emojis. Show off the member ones. Grady Dick, deep three. Doesn't go. Don't chew my cardboard. Don't chew that. Watch her. You don't see her. She's there. She's chewing the boxes that I'm shipping the merch out in. Don't ruin those boxes. I need those. She already snapped one of the ties on it. Keep an eye on her down there, guys. Here. Mitchell to Grady. 45 all. Floater's blocked. Rebounded by the Nets. Reminder, I've got this 2.5 point spread for the Raptors in this one. Who do you think? 3 ball by Thomas, no good. Who do you think has the highest odds to be an all-star outside Scotty Barnes' roster? Oh, easily Barrett. Grady Dick to the rim. Nice finish through contact. Love that. Great play there. Man, what have they been feeding this guy? I want some of it. Cam Johnson for 3. No good. Rebound Grady. He's getting a few rebounds here as well. Abaji, Euro step, nowhere near, and a foul call. But a foul call, all right. Who's the best Raptor so far today? I don't know. Grady Dick? Cam Johnson's been the best net. Hasn't really been... I mean, Barnes has been fine. Pirtle's, having your classic Pirtle game. Shedizing has been okay. What are you doing there? Carlson is a two-way player, so he can go up and down. But basically, he's a 9-5 guy. Same contract that Jonte Porter was on last year. So he can play in the NBA, but he's on a two-way deal. Abaji at the free throw line makes, I think he made both. 49-45 Raptors. Carlson's not too good, though, so I wouldn't expect much of him in the NBA unless there are a ton of injuries, which can happen. Cam Johnson to the rim finishes. Cam Johnson, I think, has 18 points now. And it's the first half. Got to do better with him. Barnes over half court. Pass Johnson. Nice feed down low. Great backdoor cut by Abaji. Caught Cam Thomas napping on defense. 80-gram protein shake for morning, lunch, and dinner. 80 gram. Christ. My daily protein goal, if you will, is 200. So 80 gram in one protein shake. Kind of crazy. Great. I'm not working out as much as these guys are. Abaji in the corner to Mitchell. Mitchell inside to Pirtle. Lays it up and in. Nice feed by Mitchell. Great center play by Pirtle. Pirtle's got 10 points. It's a classic Jakob Pirtle, you know? 10 points, 4 rebounds, playing good defense, good playmaking. German in chat, what's going on? Grady playing pretty well. Yeah, Grady's been fine. Barnes has been good. Pirtle's been good. Boucher had a decent cameo. Schroeder, deep floater, off the mark, rebound Pearl. Here come the Raptors again with Mitchell. Can they start to open this one up before the half? 53-47. Barnes for 3. Front rim and away. Ben Simmons rebound. Schroeder in the corner to that guy. I don't know who that is. It's Wilson. I keep forgetting. Ben Simmons entry pass to Johnson. And it's, wow, great defense by Grady Dick. I don't know if it was a bad pass, but Grady Dick disrupts the play enough to earn the turnover. And the Raptors have it again. Grady Dick in the corner to Mitchell. Don't shoot that. At the elbow to Pirtle. Handoff back to Mitchell. Thought about it. Will take the 3. Front rim, no good. Rebound Johnson. Baji's looked better since his not-so-great start to the game, where he had 3 fouls, missed threes, and all that. Wow. Did he get a block there? Nice defense if he did. Yeah, Scotty's early dunk. That was crazy. That was a nice cut there by Baji. I mean, nice pass. Great stuff by Barnes. Baji looking better now. Starting to settle into the game a little bit more. 6-point game, 50 seconds to go in the half. Wilson in the paint, kick out to Johnson, who's been hot today. And that continues. 21 first half points for Cam Johnson. Got to be more privy to that defensively, Grady. Can't be open there. Barnes to Pirtle. Top of the key. In the corner to Grady Dick. Snipes to 3. No good. Rebound to Wilson, excuse me. Some interesting shooting decisions by the Raptors in the last couple minutes. And a interesting 3-ball there by Dennis Schroeder, who airballs, going for the 2-for-1. And it's way off the mark. 38% shooting from 3 last year for Schroeder. It's not bad. He was wide open a lot because people don't really guard him out there. But yeah, he's a solid guard. Ochai Baji open for 3. Those are the ones. You gotta hit those, Ochai. We can't be having you left wide open, not hitting your 3s. 53-50 for the Raptors. 4 seconds. Johnson, does he have more in the tank? Fadeaway 3 at the buzzer, rims out, and that'll do it for the first half. Raptors up by 3. Not been the best of games, but it hasn't been the worst either. It's been middle of the pack. Right in the middle. But, yeah, here we are. Reality is rebuilding. Raptors don't need it. Cam Johnson, he makes a lot. This injured opponent also... Sorry, what are we talking about here? I don't know. Raptors scout everybody. It's doing your job. It's doing your homework. You know, you gotta scout everybody. Okay. Looking at the box scores. This is what we got. So, for the Raptors, Pirtle leading the way with 10 points. He's got 5 rebounds to go with it. 5 of 9 from the field as well. It's just a classic Pirtle. I mean, better than classic. This is great. 10 points in the first half. On pace for a 20-point double-double. Take that every day. Take less than that every day. And I do with him. Other than that, Barnes, 3 of 7 with 8 points. 0 of 2 from 3. Hopefully he gets going a little bit from there. Abaji, despite 1 of 5 from 3, he's got 9 points, 3 of 7 from the field. Grady Dick, 3 of 8, 6 points. Hasn't hit a 3 yet. Other than that, he's been good. Just needs some of those to start dropping, and 5 rebounds would go well as well. Hang on. My dog's barking again. What is it now? This damn dog today. She won't settle. You had a good chance to look at those. Let's go to the bench here. Chris Boucher, 7 points, was aggressive. Only got 5 minutes for some reason. You know, I think he's playing pretty well. Bruno Fernando, 6 minutes, 3 points. Personally, I'm definitely at the point with Bruno Fernando where I've seen enough. Like, I'd rather have the open roster spot and extra cap space for a potential trade midseason. I don't really think there's a big need to put Bruno Fernando on this roster. He'll be cheap, but I just don't really. I could do without it. Mobo is lucky he's a draft pick. He's been pretty uninspiring in his preseason for the Raptors, but we'll definitely call him a work in progress. We'll call him a work in progress. I don't know why my dog's going crazy. I'm just gonna leave her. It is what it is. It is what it is. I don't know why my dog is fussing around today. David Mitchell. It's another one where the playmaking is good, the defense is good, but I just got to see a bit more involvement in the scoring department. 4 assists I'll take, but I need a little bit more. Mobo is definitely an experimental pick. I mean, tall, long athlete, the type of guy the Raptors want to work with. Shed, other than the jump shots, which are not worth him taking, he's been fine. 3 of 5, good defense, 6 points. Finding ways to score inside. So the thing about Grady, so winner one time about Mobo needs to develop just like a Grady in first year. The thing about Mobo's play, and look, he's a 31st pick. I'm not saying like he's shit or anything like that. I'm just saying he needs to work on his game. The thing about Grady Dick's early struggles for the Raptors, Grady Dick was always making the right decisions, just wasn't executing well. So for the threes, shots just weren't falling, but he was attacking closeouts well, making good decisions on when to shoot the threes. Just wasn't coming off. Mobo's different. I don't see the right decisions being made a lot of times. In fact, sometimes he fails to make really any decision. He lacks, like, the game's really fast for him right now. He needs the game to slow down a little bit and just work on becoming a bit more comfortable in the NBA setting, which can absolutely come, but there's the difference. Grady Dick was always making the right decisions, worked on the execution. Mobo is not at that point yet, so we'll have to see moving forward. All right. Other than that, field goal percentages, Raptors, 18% from 3. Yikes. 44% from field, not great. But the Brooklyn Nets aren't really making us pay. 42% from the field, 33% from 3. Only 3 more free throws for the Nets. They've taken 10 less shots, and they're only down by 3. Raptors just not scoring very well overall today compared to Brooklyn. But, hey, another half of basketball to go. I've seen worse halves of basketball. I've seen better, but I've seen worse. Do you think Mobo was a mistake to draft in the second round, first in the second round? I don't think it was a mistake. I wouldn't call it a mistake at this point. I'd say there were guys I would have rather gone with, but I can see why they wanted to go with Mobo. He's an interesting player. He's trying. Yeah, he's hustling. I'll give him that. He's hustling out there. Better than not hustling. Absolutely. Right? I'll give him that for sure. Reminder, everybody, we got merch coming. We got merch on the way. Shirts and hats in production. Stickers are here. They'll all come on sale when the merch, when we're ready. When we're ready with the shirts and hats. But stickers, they're already here. Excited for this stuff to release. As a reminder. Also a reminder, drop a like if you're enjoying the stream. Make sure you're subscribed as well for more Raptors content. On top of that, not going to be a great season. No, I agree. Who interests you the most in the 2025 draft? I Don't ask me about the draft. I don't know anything. I know nothing about the upcoming draft class, honestly. Other than Cooper Flagg, and now I've been introduced to Ace Bailey. I really just don't know enough about the draft to give any sort of opinion on things. I can see the Raptors being a more entertaining team this year, but I don't think they're going to be great. Though 35 wins might get you in the play-in tournament, so who knows? Can see huge improvement last season? No. Depends on your definition of huge improvement. Would going from 27 wins to 35 be a huge improvement? I guess 8 wins is quite a lot, so maybe, but I think they're going to win about 32. That's what I'd give them this season. This will be great. It depends on your definition of a great season. Mobo's making some good passes, playing the passing lanes pretty well on defense. Very raw prospect. I guess he's connecting things from the high post. He doesn't look out of place in those areas. My beef with him, what I've seen, good point in the passing lane stuff. My beef with him right now gets burned a bit too easily isolation on defense, which I get he's like a center, but he's kind of been drafted to be a very mobile, undersized center. He's not looking as mobile as I'd like him to be. And on offense, I still am struggling he's struggling with his decision-making when he enters the paint. Not really a clear idea or plan for what he wants to do with the ball when he gets into those good areas. So needs to become a bit more confident and assured of himself. That's my big thing. So I think that can come. I think definitely some time with the Raptors 905 would be beneficial, but just not quite there yet for him. But we'll see. I don't listen. Like I said at the time, I don't hate the pick. I can see why they went with it. We'll just have to see what it looks like when he has a bit more experience. But so far in preseason, definitely a work in progress. Definitely a raw sort of prospect. Again, we will see. We shall see. I see a disagreement here. Stressed about my jersey I ordered. Hasn't been shipped yet. I ordered it on the 1st of October, according to Gurman. Anyone else's jersey from Real Store is still being processed. Well, you have to remember when these purple jerseys released, they were very, very popular. I also do agree with you, though. I agree with you. 18 days is a long time to not have your jersey shipped from Real Sports. I'd be pissed off about that. However, Real Sports is an incredibly credible company. You're going to get your jersey. I'd be upset that it would take that long. I'll concede that the jerseys are probably very popular, but even still, I would expect to have my jersey in 18 days, not let alone be shipped at that time. So, maybe reach out to customer support, see what's going on. But I can understand it, but I'd also be a little upset. Yeah, I think that's fair. Grady is going hard. You didn't say his last name, but Grady is going hard. Second half coming up soon. I've got the +2.5 spread for the Raptors here. I'm going to take a look at the live line, actually. They're probably favored by 3. They're probably favored by 2.5 right now. There's probably not much in it for the second half. Do we even have live line? Raptors favored by 2.5. Yeah, Raptors favored by about 3. Just who will win the second half. So I've got a good number here right now. We'll see if the Raptors can maintain it. They reached out yesterday. Said we'll respond within 24, 40 hours. 18 days to get shipped is pretty ridiculous. I agree. I'd be upset. But if you made, I wouldn't make a stink, but if you got on contact with support and you put in a very polite inquiry towards the egregious time of production, you might be able to snag a discount code for another order. Probably. All you gotta do, you don't have to be mean, be polite, just explain the situation, say 18 days is quite a long time. I was excited about getting the jersey, and it's upsetting how long it's taking. I'm worried about my order. You might be able to snag a discount code if you want to get something else eventually. Mohammed says, I think too much is being made the next draft. I can't comment because I don't really know enough about it. But the people who are more in tune say it's a good draft class. By February, who is a bigger part of the rotation? Oh, what a great question by Christopher. Who is the biggest part of the rotation by February? Mitchell, Shed, or Oche? I got to say Mitchell. Darko seems to have big plans for him as the backup guard. I also think we'll see a lot of lineups where one of the Raptors starters is out and Mitchell is in. So it'll be 4 starters plus Mitchell. I think some small ball lineups with Barnes at the 5, and then Grady Dick, Emmanuel Quickly, RJ Barrett, and then David Mitchell as the point guard. I think those could be some really interesting lineups to watch this season. So my answer will be Emmanuel Quickly. Out of Shed or Oche, the only issue I have with Shed is he's the 3rd best point guard, but it's really tough to play Shed with. You can't play Shed with Mitchell. You just don't get enough offense out of 2 guys. Kind of tough size-wise, I think, to have Shed and Quickly out there. Just a little clunky of a fit, but we'll see. Oh, Muhammad, that's pretty good. Tell them you're hoping to have the jersey for even. You don't even have to say your birthday. If you say, I was planning to have this jersey for someone else's birthday, a friend's, whatever, a birthday, and it's taken this long to ship out, I feel like if you ask, what does customer support care? They'll probably give you one. Jordy's going to turn this Nets team around. I think so too, but not this year. The Nets stink this year. We got Mitchell for next to nothing. We didn't get don't say next to nothing for Mitchell. The Sacramento Kings did us a favor by taking Jalen McDaniels. The fact that we got anything out of McDaniels is a miracle. He should have been bought out. We should have bought him out. That was how bad he was. We got Mitchell, Shed, and a Portland 2nd-round pick for McDaniels. This is ridiculous. Next to nothing. We gave away something we wanted. We should have had to pay them to take McDaniels. Instead, they paid us. They said, oh, we'll take him. Here, we'll give you these guys. We'll take him. Next to nothing. What's the opposite of next to nothing? In not inverse way, not a lot of stuff. I don't know how to, you guys know what I mean. I know the Kings wanted to offload Vezenkov. I get it, but I feel like they could have gone about it a lot better than trading for McDaniels. McDoordash. In the merch, I did, in my mind, think of what a Jalen McDoordash design would look like, but it didn't come to fruition. I also didn't want to get in trouble for using somebody's likeness, although I did make these stickers, but I also didn't think it'd be popular enough, or ripping off the DoorDash though. Anyways, it was a strain of a thought that never came to fruition. All right, back in action. Second half underway. Here we go. Nets getting things started. Raptors up by 3. 53-50. Shot clock down for Schroeder. Kick out to Johnson. Logo 3. Fuck me. He's on fire today. Cam Johnson. Is that 24 points now for Cam Johnson? 24 points for Cam Johnson. And that was from the Barclays Center logo, not the middle logo, the Barclays Center logo. But that's still very far. Pirtle inside, easy. Nice feed by Barnes. Nice take by Pirtle. Great stuff. I would have bought out. I don't think you understand, Giovanni. I would have bought out Jalen McDaniels if I was the Raptors. And we got something. The fact that we got any positive asset out of him is ridiculous. And we got 3. Pirtle in the corner. Barnes to the rim. Love that. Love that. Love that play. Barnes, open corner 3. Why not just walk to the rim and get the easy 2? Love that. Great decision making. Johnson inside. Grady Dick defending. Fouls him. You know, at some point, maybe like, with all due respect, Cam Johnson's on fire. With all due respect to Grady Dick, maybe at some point, like somebody else guard him. You know what I'm saying? Scoreboard's taking a while to update. I apologize, but it should be up to speed momentarily. Cam again was 32. I think Cam may go for 40 today, man. Unless they just sub him out, which is also possible. Second free throw for Johnson's no good. Abaji bringing it up the floor. Gives to Grady, who turns it over. It's a bad pass by Abaji. Ben Simmons to Johnson. Going past Pirtle. Ben Simmons down low. Throws it down. 1-point game. Turnovers are killing us today. Absolutely killing us today. Quickly. To Grady. Back to Quickly. Outside. Grady Dick open for 3. Come on, make that. In and out. Cam Johnson on the rebound. He's everywhere. He's everywhere. Johnson moving that quickly. Layup is no good. Spills away. Almost. 57-56. Barnes down low. Goes up strong. Ooh, he's got to score that. He's fouled, but he's got to score that. Hopefully Grady Dick can have an MIP year this year. I don't think Grady Dick will be in that conversation. I think RJ Barrett could be. I think Quickly could be. But I think Barnes could be. No, Barnes is too good last year. I don't know. It's tough for them. I'm trying to think of like what their stats were and what they have to go to. I don't think any Raptor could do that. I think if Barrett was like had the whole season with the Knicks, he could definitely be in that conversation. But I think their stats were a bit too good last year. Grady Dick would have to have a pretty ridiculous season to get a MIP nod. He'd probably have to average like 16, 17 points per game to get it, to be honest. 59-56. Schroeder hands off to Thomas. Raptors up 3. Starting to sweat. I'm starting to sweat a bit on my spread. Feel a bit nervous here. Johnson to the rim. Or Thomas to the rim. Fuck, too many cams. Thomas missed the layup. Quickly to the other side. Lays it in transition. Nice take there by Quickly. We wanted to see rim finishing. That is a good move there by Quickly. I know it's not through traffic or anything, but even in transition, nice take. Johnson going past Pirtle. Mitchell helped defense, but nobody picks up Wilson, and Cam Johnson picks up the assist there. 61-58. Raptors getting lost in transition there. Pirtle, top of the key. Nice feed to Abaji. Gets the and one. Nice cut by Abaji. Lovely feed by Pirtle. How about that pass, man? Give me a replay. Give me a replay. Give me a replay of that. Yeah. Nice pass there over the top of the defender. Right in the pocket of Abaji, who finishes through contact. Can he make it a 6-point game? Yes, he can. We'll take that. Yes, sir. Yep. 64-58. Get a stop, guys. Let's blow this game open. Get a stop. 64-58. This scoreboard's really behind, man. Right now, man. Schroeder. To Johnson. Now Wilson, top of the key. Drive inside. Fade away at the free throw line. Off the mark. Rebound quick. All right, let's open this up. Let's open this up. Other way to Barnes. Thought about the 3. Instead, he'll give it to Abaji. Now Barnes. This time he will take the 3. Yes, sir. Scotty Barnes drops it in. 67-58. Can we open this game up? Look how quickly things change. This scoreboard had a lot of updating to do. Grady's been pretty good, I'd say. Cam Johnson deep three. This time he finally misses. 6-58. Come on. No mercy. Barnes to Mitchell. Shoot it. Open for three. Doesn't go. Rebound other way. And a foul called against, I believe it was Ben Simmons, as Pirtle lurked for the rebound. Pirtle making the hustle plays here. How does anybody watch like Jakob Pirtle play basketball and say, fuck this guy, we should trade him? Not a good fit for the team. How do you actually watch, like, how do you like the sport of basketball and think that? Ridiculous. 67-58. Barnes to Quickly. Inside to Pirtle, who's wide open. That's timeout play right there. Yeah. You don't see that and not call a timeout if you're Jordi Fernandez. That was piss poor. All right, Raptors up 69-58 as we head into a timeout here. Lovely move there. Pirtle's just such a good player. That's it. He's not flashy. He doesn't shoot threes. So fuck him. But I mean, look how much space he's been creating. Screens and passes. I don't know, man. People are crazy. People are crazy. He doesn't shoot. Sorry, man. I don't know how many fans in the NBA are really good shooters. Pirtle's not one, but man, is he good at a lot of other things. If Pirtle could shoot, he'd be like a max contract player. How much money? Pirtle's worth $20 million. He can't shoot. How much money is Pirtle worth if he can shoot threes? Like, he already averages like 14, or 12, 13, 14 points a game. If Pirtle could shoot, he'd probably be like averaging 17 points a game, 18. Is that crazy? Like, he's probably floating in the mid-30s. But he's a really good defender. He's really good at screening, really good at passing. Really good at scoring on the inside. Floaters. He's so good at a lot of things. If Pirtle could shoot threes, oh boy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Has Pirtle ever made a three in the NBA? That's a good question, isn't it? The internet exists. Let's do this. Gary Pirtle made 2 3-pointers in his NBA career, one of which with the Spurs in 2021, 2022. One of which with the Raptors in 2017, 2018. Okay, now I need to see I'm not sure how to find the location of those threes. Like, was it like a half-court buzzer beater? Was it, he was wide open, end of the shot clock, or why not? If somebody knows how to find out where the location of those shots were, first of all, look it up for me. Or second of all, tell me how to do it. He hit half court with the Raptors. I'm not sure. Pretty sure, just random fun fact. Oh, Pirtle on defense. Right on cue. What a block. Raptors extend the run 69-50. I'm pretty sure Yao Ming hit one in like his rookie season, never hit one again. Just a weird stat. Sorry, Mitchell just threw it. A bad pass to Abaji's feet. I will concede a bad pass. I'm not sure why Abaji moved out of the way of the basketball, though. That was weird. Simmons to Wilson. Abaji defending. We can put Abaji on Cam Thomas. Oh, Cam Johnson. Oh, Scottie Barnes on Cam Johnson. We ain't mucking around here. Schroeder working on Quickly. Gives it to Thomas. Deep three. Good contest by Mitchell. No good. Nice rebound by Pirtle. And we go our way again. Nice outlet to Quickly. Lobbed up to Barnes. Simmons with a good defense. Mitchell saves it, though. Pirtle in the paint. Kick out to Abaji. Back up top to Mitchell. Slowing it down. Quickly. Gets the screen from Pirtle. Switches on to Johnson, though. In the corner now, Barnes for three. Oh, Scotty Barnes, yes, sir, knocks down the three ball. And the Raptors lead 72-58. Why doesn't he add it to the game? Jonas gets threes out. Jonas is a fucking horrible defender, though. And also, Jonas can hit wide open threes at a not fantastic percentage. Not a ton of value in his three-point game. Johnson, another three. Jesus Christ, man. Why is Jonas Valanciunas always running? Jonas Valanciunas is a liability on the basketball court. I don't know why he's always a comparison for Poeltl. Poeltl is way better than Valanciunas. Poeltl defending again. And Barnes comes in for the late flying block. Other way, Mitchell lays it up and is fouled by Simmons. Oh my goodness. What a sequence here by the Raptors. Shooting is hard, man. There's guards who can't even shoot threes. It's never what Poeltl can do. It's what he can't do. Oh, scoreboard. Sorry. Wrong one. There we go. It's a little bit behind. Better than ahead. I was sick of having scoreboard spoil it and have it ahead. So this scoreboard's like a bit behind, but you get the gist of where the game is at, and it does good enough. 75-61 after Mitchell makes his free throw. Gurman verifies the three-pointer that Poeltl hit with the Raptors was a decently contested three from the corner against the Kings. Was it like end of shot clock? Like shot clock winding down and had to chuck one up type thing? Mitchell misses his second free throw. Here come Nets the other way, down 14. Raptors led by 1 after 1, led by 3 after 2. They currently lead by 14 with 5:35 to go in the third. Who's our best rookie? Well, probably Walter, but right now it's Shed until we see Walter play. Shed to Boucher, pump fake in the corner and three. And can Boucher make a mid-range? He cannot. A nice roll reversal. Boucher pump fakes a three and watches his defender jump and whiz by him. Now, that is not, you see the opposite a lot. You don't see that a lot. A testament to Cam Thomas's poor defense a little bit there. But then Boucher couldn't make anything happen. Poeltl's got great touch. I don't know why it doesn't translate to free throws, but his touch around the rim is fantastic. He can hit a floater. I think if he took his free throws like floaters, he'd make higher percentage of them. Not seriously, but like his floaters are amazing. His touch is very good. I don't know why that doesn't translate to free throws. I can understand for threes. I can understand. A lumbering 7-footer usually doesn't shoot threes, but these days, anybody can shoot threes, so I'm not sure. Was Bruce Brown wearing a Cherries hat like the bar in Toronto? I would like to see Bruce Brown's outfit one more time before the end of this game, because I'm pretty sure he's wearing like a local Toronto bar, like near King Street, a hat from them. That's pretty funny. Anyway, sorry. That just completely derailed my thought process there. We have Music Ferret in the chat. Just earn the bell. There's no higher honor than that. Thank you so much, Music Ferret. I'm glad you're enjoying. Thank you so much. Thank you for being subbed. If you guys are enjoying, just like Music Ferret, smash that like button. Let's drive ourselves up in that YouTube algorithm. I'll count down my clock in just a moment here. That's a good point. Doug B, a stream OG and a member. Welcome to the stream. Is there a rule against granny shot free throws? There is not. You're allowed to do it. Just probably isn't as efficient as not taking a granny shot free throw. Unless you perfect the art, I suppose, like Jackie Moon, but There have been there like in the last 10 years there was a granny shot free throw shooter in the NBA, I believe. Minso says efficient light work from Sky tonight. Didn't even have to do to it. Yeah, he's casually being really, really good at basketball today. If Sky is bringing this energy every night, the games are going to be fun to watch. He sets the tone, for real. He sets the tone. Wonder why bad free throw shooters don't at least give it a go? Maybe in practice stage. You know what? It's kind of embarrassing. You're right, though. If you're like a Ben Simmons 40% free throw shooter, are you really going to be that much worse or worse at all in granny shots? That's a good point. 75-65. In all seriousness, they probably would be worse, but, you know, give it a try. Can't wait to see Bruno Fernandes shopping at Square One if he makes the team. I'll see him on King Street. Maybe. Square One. Why Square One? Oh. Wait, is that a knock? No, is that a Mississauga joke because he's with the 905? I'm not sure. Jakob had 9 seconds left in the shot clock when he hit that corner through his round. Okay, that's... Thank you for your investigation, Gurman. So, Jakob Poeltl, and anybody who was not following, Jakob Poeltl has hit 2 career three-pointers, one of which was with the Raptors in 17-18. It was a contested corner 3 against the Kings with 9 seconds in the shot clock, thanks to the incredible investigation by Gurman. Why he took that shot, I don't know. I have, you know what? If you found, let's see. Jakob Poeltl, corner 3, or three-pointer, Raptors, Kings. Let's see if we can find this. Fun and good highlight posted by Raptors Republic. Okay, YouTube, please don't give me a copyright strike or anything. Oh, is this? No, it's gone. It's gone. His first career NBA three-pointer was a make. How about that? Is the video just doesn't exist here anymore? Tough. They said the horrors of last night, so the Raptors may have been blown out in that game. Open look, late closeout. So it was just in rhythm, he thought, fuck it, and shot it. All right. Good to know. Now I know. Still can't believe some people labeled JV the next Tim Duncan. Well, the thing about JV, he moves pretty well for a 7-footer. He's a terrible defender, and he's not really strong enough on the inside as a finisher. Good player, especially in his day, but you need an anchor on defense, and he's not that. He's gonna be down in the G. No way he plays that much for the main squad. I feel like it'd be a waste to have him in the G League. So I actually don't think he would play there. I think they should just cut him. I don't know. I don't know why people who suck at free throws don't do a jump shot. Well, the thing about like free throws, it's like golf in a way. Like you want to eliminate as many variables as possible. You want the same repetitive motion every time. So with a jump shot, you're adding variables to that shot. Your jump won't be the same every time. Wow, Grady Dick has a couple insane blocks today. We don't get to stop, but Grady Dick has had a couple insane blocks today. That was cool. 8-point game now. Schroeder fouls Mitchell as we move the other way. Wave Temple and get well, Temple, they love Temple. Temple ain't going anywhere. Four minutes left in the third. 4:08. When the clock starts moving again, I'm going to count down so you guys can sync up with me if you want. David Mitchell's first free throw is no good. He's missed 2 out of 3. Did I see Brandon Miller's post from Miles Turner? I did not. But I feel like I should go find that now. Mitchell's second free throw, also no good. He misses both. He's 1 of 4 from my memory in this game. Schroeder loses it out of bounds. Raptors ball here. And quickly about to check back in for Toronto. Quickly, for a first game back, hasn't rocked the world here. He hasn't looked out of place completely. Inbound from the Nets to Clowney, who are on a bit of a run themselves here. Thomas has some room in the paint, elects to kick out to Schroeder. Rounds his way into the center of the paint where he's fouled, and he's going to head to the free throw line. Schroeder, free throw is good. He's a good free throw shooter. We know that. The next commercial break, actually, I didn't count down at all there. I will count down next. I will find the replay of Brandon Miller at the next commercial break, as long as I remember. But I forget things very easily, apparently. Schroeder's second free throw is no good, but they get the miss over Bruno Fernando. Cut him, man. Like, that's inexcusable, bro. How do you not get that rebound, Bruno? That was bad. Shed at the rim other way. Not a great shot. Fernando's just flailing at it. All right, let's start counting. 326, 325, 24. Schroeder for 3. Done no good. Grab the rebound, Bruno. 318, 317, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. In the corner to Barnes. 310. Fernando up top to quickly. Up fake. And then feed inside. Nice finish by the big man, Fernando. 77-70. Quickly got them jumping on that pump fake. Hey, where are they going? Let a guy shoot from like 37 feet, man. No? Schroeder to Zaire Williams attacking the paint. Nice defense by Grady. Man, he's actually contested the rim extremely well today. Shed, transition 3. Oh, wow. All right. I was going to give him shit for shooting that, but I'll hold my tongue. Jamal Shed above the break. Catch and shoot 3 in transition. Barnes gets the steal other way. Quickly to Grady. Give it to Grady. Grady above the break. Open 3. Yes, sir. Just like that. 6-point swing, and the Raptors lead by 13. 83-70. 2-0. 2 to go in the third quarter. 8-0 run, just as things were getting a little bit hazy, a little bit dicey for Toronto. Quickly, I thought he kind of killed the play. He took too long there, but no, he knew what he was doing. Let his boy Grady get set. Gave him a nice feed, and here we are. Shed, I'll commend him for that. He didn't even hesitate once on that 3. Just no hezzy. Got it. Threw it down. Didn't throw it down. Sorry. Nailed the 3. Grady, I don't know about future All-Star. Grady's very good. You can't post links in my chat, which is why if you posted a link, it doesn't show up. It's because people could post things I don't want in my chat. The 1% ruins it for the 99. Don't sell him short. Grote. Grady Dick? He's got a long way to go. He's very good, though. $83-71. Third quarter winding down. Raptors have had a great quarter. Can they close it out in the last minute 57, 6, 5, 4. 83-72. Quickly has a lane to the rim. Finishes strong and 1. The Nets defense parted. Quickly's Moses. He parts the sea and walks right to the rim. Where did the defense go, man? little dance as well. He's having fun. We have fun around here, right? We have fun around here. 85-72. If your Raptors stream is behind, it's great. You can just pause YouTube to sync up. YouTube, you can pause live streams, be a little bit behind my live, but you'll be synced up with the Raptors game, which I think is the most enjoyable. Thomas, in mid-range, good defense by Shed. Gets it back up top to Wilson. Now Simmons, handoff to Cam Thomas. You don't want to go at Jamal Shed, do ya? Fadeaway three, doesn't go. What great defense by Jamal Shed. Rebound Barnes. Lead pass to Quickly. Oh, lob to Bruno. What the hell was that? Why did Quickly throw it like that? Raptors get the steal. They don't. The foul called. Why did Quickly throw the lob like that halfway across the court? That was a strange decision, to say the least. By the way, door shots will be back for the regular season. I want to use the door shots as a way to count how many streams I do during the year. So every live watch along during the season will have a door shot. Regular season. They understand why the Rockets gave the Nets their picks back. Yeah. An interesting decision. How about OKC with the Clippers picks? The Clippers are not that good. Kawhi Leonard is out for a while. That's a lot. The Clippers are going to have a lottery pick this year. The Clippers don't own their own pick this year. OKC laughing at the Clippers pick. Man, it's tough. How many games have I streamed this year or last year? I don't know, actually. Should I count? I shouldn't. Should I count? Now I'm curious. You know what? I'm curious because I want to know. So, yeah, basically, the OKC could get Cooper Flag in the draft. That's the lesson. Which would be in fucking sanity. But it could happen. All right, let's look. How many games? How many Raptors games? I did some playoff games. Okay, 13 on the first page. I will count at the break here. Remember 13. Remember 13. I'm at 13 right now. So I have more, because I can't put them all on one page on the YouTube studio. It makes sense. Grady Dick for 3. No good. Barnes rebound. Quickly thought about the deep 3, but tried to get the pump fake bait again. Barnes for 3. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
God damn, Scotty Barnes knocking down some threes. Raptors up 14. I don't know, man. Clippers are going to be not very good. Lottery pick is top 14 pick. They could easily be a play-in team that misses the playoffs. Barnes, another 3. This one's off. Long rebound away. Ben Simmons has it. And Kawhi's out indefinitely. They're cooked, man. Unless Harden goes prime Harden again. I like Harden, but no. 12-point game as Thomas finishes on the inside. Shot clock, game clock separated by about 4 seconds. Quickly, kickball. Does that give us a reset shot clock? It does. So shot clock is now off. Raptors will have the last possession of the quarter. If they want it, in theory. So good minutes here. I was wondering how the Shed Quickly fit would be. Good minutes here with both on the floor as Keon Johnson checks in. McDaniels wants to return. McDaniels, I I don't know if any NBA team is going to sign him, to be honest. We'll see. Wow, horrible pass by Quickly. What was that? We just turned it over. What was he doing? What was that pass? Over and back by the Raptors. Because Quickly just just threw it over half court to Barnes. Like he lobbed it over the logo. Barnes had no choice. What was he doing? Simmons, that was foul. Pushed off him. That was a foul. No call. 9 seconds on the game clock, excuse me. Wilson, corner three is good. What a fucking horrible set there, man. Turned over, and they get a 3 off of it. Can we make it back? Grady Dick straightaway 3. Okay, well, you get it right back, so whatever. You're still up by 12. 0.5 seconds. Thomas will launch it. Not very well. All right, we made up for it. All right, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, and counting. 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71. That was preseason. 70? Yeah, 70. 70. That's more than I thought. You know what? I never actually looked, but I start every season saying I hope I do 70 plus. I did 70 last year. Part of that was I wasn't playing sports. Actually, I was at the end. No, I wasn't. I wasn't playing sports because I was and still am recovering from an ACL injury. So I may miss some games for soccer this year. I may miss some here and there. But 70, that's a lot of games, man. Listen, if you want Raptors watch-alongs for potentially 70-plus Raptors games this season, not including these preseason games, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. On top of that, you get videos multiple times a week. Why would you not want to join the amateur army? And hey, on top of that, we have merch coming out soon. Shirts and hats. Stickers coming out, which I have already and will release when the rest of the merch arrives. And if you become a member, you'll have access to exclusive content through the season as well. I'm working hard. Support by dropping a like. Support by subscribing to the channel. All right, guys. Fourth quarter on the way. Raptors in pole position to get this done. Naturally, some of the bench will filter in, so hopefully we don't almost blow it like we did the Celtics game. $70 would be a career-high games played for Embiid. Would it actually, or is that a joke? Like, it probably is, though, right? 70 is fucking excellent at Preseason Day. Well, appreciate you guys. Some of you are watching, like, every stream. Some of you are at 60-plus of those streams. So I appreciate y'all for making me want to do it. Abaji for 3, no good. And it will wedgie. We got a wedgie. It's true and a joke. Well, how about that? Is Boucher getting shipped? Hopefully at some point, but won't happen yet. 91-79, 11:46 on the clock. His career high is 68 in the 21-22 season. Was that the MVP season? He won MVP, right? No, the MVP year was the year after, wasn't it? No. Embiid won MVP, right? Okay, 66 games, though. Wow, that's quite a lot still. Keon Johnson. Floater. Got it. 91-81. Raptors up 10. Counting down my clock. 11:23. 11:22. Sync up with me. 11:20. 11:19. So if your Raptors stream is ahead, you can maybe pause it depending where you're watching. if my stream is ahead of yours, you can pause my stream. You can pause on YouTube guaranteed. So if I'm ahead of your Raptors stream, you can pause me on YouTube. If your Raptors game is ahead, you might be able to pause. I would be able to pause on TSN's website, streaming sites maybe. If you have like a PVR box, whatever the cable box is these days, a smart thing, I don't know. Maybe you can pause. Maybe. I don't have cable. Actually, I do, but I only get like 14 channels. It's not worth plugging in. Okay, with my Wi-Fi package, so. For Boucher to get traded, he needs to be featured and get 14 to 16 points per game. If he was scoring 15 points per game, it'd be a line to put teams. He needs to score like 8 and I think be efficient. He'll be doing that. Boucher, wow, deep 3. Jesus Christ, Chris Boucher. How about that? Deep 3, launches the catapult. Nothing but net. That was a nice clean. He's been great in preseason, man. He's in my starting rotation for the end. He's in my rotation to start the season. Don't resign Chris Boucher. No. Shed. Ooh, nice move past Schroeder. Handoff to Abaji. Nice adjustment in the air and makes the layup. 96-81. Who's made significant improvements? Grady Dick. Keon Johnson for 3. Rattles in and out. Rebound. Nice job by Grady Dick to fight for the rebound. Grady Dick is making a lot of like hustle plays on defense. Like rebounding and getting stops, altering shots. He's been very good on that end of the floor today. Boucher fouled by Zaire Williams. I know Chris Boucher in the next little bit is just going to come crashing back down to earth. But I'm going to enjoy this ride for a little bit. I'm going to enjoy this while I can. Need more call-in streams. The thing about call-in streams, with no disrespect intended, nobody calls in, really. So they're kind of tough to run. I mean, I haven't done them in a while. But I tried to do call-in streams a few times. It just didn't really work out with enough people calling in. So, I don't know. I think there's other content we can do. I don't want to watch this underwear commercial. I need to go to the bathroom. Unrelated to this underwear commercial. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. While I'm gone, great chance to drop a like and subscribe to Amateur Sports. Thankfully, my dog is knocked out right now. Call half times. Just a bit clunky with the stream. I can't do it for the watch long. It's just a bit clunky. Timing wise, I think. $21, 4, and 6 for Scotty after his near triple-double last game as well. That's pretty good, I'd say. Other than that, for the Raptors, Pirtle's got 14 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. That's very, very good. Quickly's got 9 points, 10 assists. That's very, very good. Abaji, 14 points is very, very good for Abaji. Plus 16. Grady Dick, 5 of 12, 12 points. He's actually -1. I feel like he's played better than that. Plus minus isn't everything. Bruno Fernando's plus 10. I don't think he's played well, which is a good reason to showcase that plus minus isn't everything. Kalinick's injured. That's why he's not playing. All right. Jump ball at center court. I don't know why, but jump ball. 96-81. 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go now. Shed. Up top with Wilson defending. Switch to Zaire Williams. Fernando in the game. Not yet to the bench brigade, but Abaji in the corner to Boucher. Launches the catapult. No good. Fernando on the rebound. Loose ball foul called against Williams. Nice job there, Bruno. This is it, Bruno. Are you making the roster or not, pal? Jamal Shed will inbound here. Fernando. Hand off to Shed. Top of the key. Plays it to Dick. Free throw line jumper off the mark. Tipped out of bounds. Raptors can maintain possession at the baseline. What is the Bodge going to be? Poor man's OG? Maybe. I'd be okay if he could hit a few threes and play good defense. That's got a roll on any team. Grady Dick for 3. Ooh, way off. Ooh, Grady. But Brook can turn it right back over. 96-81. Boucher attacking in the paint, being aggressive. A little bit out of control there and doesn't go. OG is like... We're like tiers of companies. I don't know. OG's the on brand, then like Lou Dort's a slightly off brand, but still good. And Abaji's off brand. Look at him. He's having fun, Abaji, out there. At least he's having fun out there. 98-81. Schroeder. Oh, Shed. Great disruption on that pass. Oh, jeez. Why does Masai always try to make a player does everything? Like who? Abaji. He's not that. Abaji can't do everything. Look at Abaji's smiling. He's having fun. I'm trying to see what's on Bruce Brown's hat. Pretty sure it's a bar like right off King Street. No, the address looks different. No confirmation. 98-83. Raptors, looks like they turned it over there. Abaji is like Thibault without the shooting. Bro, Matisse Thibault is Matisse Thibault without the shooting. What do you mean? Fernando underneath the rim. Nice pass by Battle, who's checked in the game. All right, I have the plus 2.5 spread in this one for the Raptors. I knew this was a possibility. However, I don't love... I know it's a 17-point game. I don't love how early the bench brigade's checking in. God, Garrett Temple's checking in too. Former Brooklyn Net Garrett Temple, as Toronto Walker has subscribed. What a great username. Welcome to the Amateur Army. And also another one, Kando has subscribed. Welcome to the Amateur Army. Thank you so much. If you're wondering why your name doesn't display, you have to have your subscription set to public for it to appear like that. If your subscriptions are private, it won't show up like that. All right, so Nets still have a lot of their top guys in. Dennis Schroeder's still in. Cam Johnson's still in. I know Keon Johnson is also in. But the Raptors have gone to like third stringers here. They also have Cam Thomason and they also have Clownian. So good players here. Raptors have Fernando, Battle, Carton, Temple, and Ramsey. So long stretch of game here with the bench guys in. Let's see how they fare. My plus 2.5. I know I'm up. It's 183. We're up by 17. I'm a little nervous with these lineup changes, but I knew what I was getting into. Mobo checking in for Fernando as well. Why does that make... that's... Why... I don't like Fernando. I just felt worse with Mobo checking in than having... I think it's just the rim protection. I value Fernando slightly more. But we shall see. Raptors playing zone defense with this lineup. Under the rim, it's Clowney. Lays it in. Carton on the inbound. 7:24 to go. Our Nets really going to leave their top guys out against our lineup here. Garrett Temple to Mobo. Floater is off. That shot it didn't look like he had a chance. It just didn't look like he wanted that enough. Keon Johnson, corner 3. Shit, dude. 12-point game. Yeah, I know. We're up by 12. Come on, guys. Let's win this game. Carton. Said Temple. It's ugly now. Battle, save me. Temple, save me. Air balls his 3. Mobo gets the miss. Then loses it. Shot clock at 1. And we don't get it off in time. Are they going to say that we should get possession back? We should get 14? They do. Oh, no. We get the... They're saying we get the steal? And they reset the shot clock? Bailed out a little bit on that possession. Garrett Temple must have missed that 3 ball by a foot. Ramsey, floater. All right, Oh, they do call a block foul. I was going to say charge. Blocking foul. And it's an and 1 for Jamias Ramsey. All right, big bucket there. 102-88. Thibault is 3 and D without the 3. Yeah, I agree. Thibault shot 345 through SK. Well, I guess he could kind of shoot. All right, fair enough. I don't consider Thibault a shooter. Brooklyn's going to challenge this. So this would take away 2 points and potential upcoming free throw. So they're going to have to check where his feet are in terms of the restricted area. Let's see a replay. Or no, let's go to commercial and fuck me. I don't get to see a replay. Nice. It's 3:49. Sorry, it's 9:49. And there is still 6 minutes left in this game. Usually NBA games are done by this point of 2 hours, 20 minutes after the scheduled start. Usually they're done. We have a lot of game left here. Shooter equals if you can draw a hard closeout. That's pretty much the way I've described it for a long time, except that's the best way to... That is a great way to simplify the way I've described it. So I'm going to steal that from now on. Shooter equals you can draw a hard closeout. I've always, described it, does the defense respect you as a shooter? And the best way to determine if they respect you as a shooter, do they close out hard when you have a shot, when you have the ball on the perimeter from 3? If they jog out there, you're not a shooter. If they watch you shoot, like Dennis Schroeder potentially, you're not a shooter. Another good example, do they fight over screens? If they go under your screen, you're not a shooter, bro. You ain't a shooter. Also a good one. Matisse Thybulle, I would not classify as a shooter. However, he can hit threes. So, JV is not a shooter. He can hit threes. JV is not a shooter. That's a good example. Okay, everyone wants to tell me, JV, how good he is. He's not good. He's going to be a backup for the Wizards this year. That's not that good, man. Is it? That's not that good, is it? This game is taking a long time. So the challenge unsuccessful. His feet were positioned correctly. However, still foul because he was moving screen. We don't make the free throw, but we do get the 2 points on the floater there by Ramsey. Schroeder other side, defended by Ramsey. How's that a foul? JV's still better than Bruce. Okay, that I'll agree with. Made Bismack look fine. Well, Bismack did look pretty good for the Raptors that year, but maybe it's just we didn't know what we had in a way. That's funny. Made Bismack look good. In a way, you're correct. Bismack was a pretty high draft pick. I don't know if he went 6th, though. I could look it up pretty quickly, but we're going to do that right now. Battle. Pass Schroeder. Kick out to Ramsey. Ramsey driving to the rim. Nice layup. Good little cameo here from Ramsey. He's on the Exhibit 10 deal, so he'll be with the 905 in all likelihood this season. Schroeder trying to make things happen quickly the other way. Raptors mitigating the storm here. They're still going up against a lot of the net starters, and this is the third stringers keeping the pace. Carton, nice move, but great recovery defensively by Zaire Williams to get the stop. Biano was 7th. Wow. Oof, not a great. That's it. Oh, Carden. Big steal at the top of the key. Goes the other way. Throws it down. Raptors having fun with this one. 106-90. Wilson. Schroeder on the logo. Drives past Carton. Flips it in the corner to Johnson, who was electric earlier on in the game. Has quieted down a lot. He had 24 points really early in this third quarter. He's got 32. That's not, and he's about to get 34. He's got 34. That's a lot still. So, really good game from Cam Johnson. Timeout taken, 106-92. Hopefully the Nets just sub in their bench guys and we can kind of fizzle this one away. I've never seen a 5-man stock go down as much as Nikola Vucevic since 2021. Yeah. He was like an all-star when he got traded. He was like an all-star caliber guy when he got traded to the Bulls. In the end, like, the Bulls would be better off having Wendell Carter, who was in the deal along with the pick that became Franz Wagner. I believe the other pick was Jet Howard, who I don't really think is that good, but Wendell Carter probably would be better than Vucevic. He was always a bad defender, Vucevic, and he lost his shot as well. Beautiful game by Mobo. This one? Are you sure? I'm not watching that game. I need to say my piece on Vince Carter. So Vince Carter inducted into the Hall of Fame as a Raptor. Big milestone for the franchise, of course. Okay? Gonna play a bit of devil's advocate, or whatever you want to call it here. So I've said it in a video. Vince Carter, something about his jersey getting retired doesn't feel right. I think they had to do it. Somehow it doesn't feel right. He's making a big deal about going into the Hall of Fame as a Raptor, saying that he's in the Hall of Fame because of the 6 years he spent in Toronto. Okay. If, as Battle knocks down a 3, of course he does. Vince Carter, if the Nets had won a championship while he was there, Vince Carter goes into the Hall of Fame as a Net. Does he not? If he wins a championship with the Nets, none of this respect for the Raptors returns. There's none of this forgiveness thing. There's none of this trying to switch up on us after his retirement. He's a Brooklyn Net for life with that, right? So, throughout all this respect he's trying to regain from Raptors fans, and all these people trying to tell me to forgive, to heal, whatnot, just know none of this happens if the Nets achieve their goal while he was there. We don't have any of this. There's no way. So when you want to tell me to forgive, Vince Carter wouldn't have forgiven the Raptors, and he wouldn't have gone in the Hall of Fame as a Raptor. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. But during that Hall of Fame speech, all I could think about was, man, he absolutely would not have done that if he had won a championship with the Nets. He's in the Hall of Fame as a Net. T-Mac, the management failed him. Basketball in Toronto was growing anyways. I think Carter had a big impact. I think it's overstated at times. Basketball in Canada was already growing. The team was being run. I know I just roasted management for T-Mac. The team was being run a lot better than Vancouver. Vancouver was run very poorly. So I understand the impact thing. Look, I'm not saying... I said something about it doesn't sit right. I never said he shouldn't have his jersey retired by the Raptors. I said they probably should. I'm just saying, listen, all this forgiveness shit, he's not going in the Hall of Fame as a Raptor if he had won a chip with the Nets. None of that. He says I'm in the Hall of Fame because of those 6 years with the Raptors. Well, he would not have said any of that if he had won a chip with the Nets. Just think about that. But look, Carter accelerated the basketball culture in Canada. Won't deny that. Hall of Fame caliber player, sure. But all this Raptors stuff, he retired as a player with no team claiming him. You know what I mean? Like when Lowry retires, the Raptors will claim him, right? Lowry's a Raptor for life. DeRozan will have his number retired. DeRozan's a Raptor. Like, you look at DeRozan, that's still like a Raptor. We still respect DeRozan. No team, when Carter retired, claimed him. He never had a long enough or memorable enough stint anywhere to be a Raptor for life, a Net for life. I know he's having his jersey retired both, but a lot of that is just the fact that, like, he was very, very good and also had like a 22-year NBA career. But he retired as a player who had no team claiming him as theirs when he retired. And that is the biggest indictment I can give you against Carter's jersey retirement candidacy. Which, again, I say he probably should have retired, but just think about that. He was a journeyman. He never stuck anywhere. I commend him for embracing a different role and staying relevant enough in the league for that long, but he retired as a player who had no team claiming him. So he himself had to go out of his way to go with his best option, which was the Raptors. And the fan base ate it all up. And here we are today. Just know if he wins a championship, the Nets, none of this happens. Wow, they're back in the game here. Is that a 9-0 run? That's an 11-0 run. 2:12 to go. And all of a sudden, my plus 2.5 bet is in trouble. Ramsey, what are you doing, bro? Ramsey has a wide open, hot hand Jameson battle for 3. Goes through 2 players at the rim and turns it over instead. That is why you're on Exhibit 10. Wow, that was tough to watch him just completely ignore battle there. Old head. I'm not an old head, granted, but Opa GG says they're running Kobe versus Vince side by side in American broadcast. Who would be the next Jordan year 2 and 3? Fair enough. Like, he was amazing, but I'm not buying Skywalking puts it. I'm not buying this forgiveness tour. Like I said, probably deserves to have the jersey retired. Probably deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, but I really don't like this almost character he's putting on of this forgiveness tour. I'm not buying that. Zaire Williams for 3, no good. Shamshay just had a pretty brutal run set there. Okay, 142. Let's chill. Let's fucking chill. 140 to go, up by 6. Let's get this win. Let's win me my bet. Let me go. Give me my beer money for when I'm going to the bar after this. Ramsey's Exhibit 10, so he'll get cut. He'll be in the G League. If we can retire active jerseys, Kyle would have it done. Why can we not retire active? Like, is there a rule you can't retire an active player's jersey? Why not? Build a guy's statue. All right, that's my spiel on Carter. I had the Hall of Fame speech. That's all I could think about. This doesn't happen if he succeeds elsewhere, and he didn't, which is why he has to claim us rather than us claiming him. The tarred statue that shows Jamaican feed families. I can't wait to get a photo. It won't be a charge, though. What would it be? What is the actual... I think it should be...
Yes, sir.
Like... Oh, man. We got a super chat. Thank you so much to OpaGG for sending in the beer cash for the night. 10 Canadian. That'll get me... Not... in no way is this a disrespect to you. I'm so grateful for the super chat. In the city of downtown Toronto, that'll get me 1 beer. Not a roast. Beer in Toronto's expensive. That's my joke. But thank you so much. I appreciate that. That goes into the beer fund for the night. The first Guinness is on you. I hope the bar that my friends picked has Guinness. Battle for 3. Doesn't go this time. Raptors only up by 6 here. Beerflation. Toronto-flation. What happened? Bench came in, and same thing as the Celtics game. 3 ball, but thankfully they cannot hit a shot right now. Out of bounds, Raptors ball. 1:15 to go. Come on, close it out. I got the plus 2.5. Raptors need to either win or lose by 2 points or less. Brooklyn want this, man. Carton fouled. We're in the bonus. Carton should be able to get us one of these at least. Make it a 3-possession game. $10:05. I thought this game would be done 15 minutes ago. Stick around after the game for a post-game show. And if you do feel so inclined, smash that like button, support the stream, and please subscribe to the channel as well. Wow, he missed his second free throw. That's okay. 7-point game. Only need to make 1. Keon Johnson, other way. Tough layup. Don't go, please. Rebound. Foul. And they're in the bonus. That's a loose ball foul. That'll send Wilson to the line. Shamshay, I in the brief moments, respectfully, we've seen him in preseason. I know why he hasn't played a lot in preseason. That is a raw prospect, man. Out of my life, but to be honest, I've not watched him. That's okay, Zan James. Perhaps you can trust that despite the fact you have not personally experienced it, you can trust the stream has been pretty good. Carter's an interesting one. He is on a 2-way deal. And he only played 4 games last year, but he was decent in those 4 games. 104 to go here. Both free throws drop for Wilson. 5-point game. Let's run some clock. Let's hit some free throws. Let's cash your boys' bet. And let's win the game. That'd be cool too. Temple inbounds to Ramsey. Are they going to foul? They're not. They're going to let it play out. Ramsey gets... Temple gets it back to Ramsey. I don't like the ball in his hands. As a Canadian amateur member, I'm happy to come. Well, thank you. This is the last preseason game, correct. Temple in the paint, loses it. Here come the Nets. Oh, battle. Good recovery defensively. It's still out of bounds for a Nets ball, but at least we can reset here. 38 points. Sorry, 38 seconds to go. Did not expect to have to sweat this bet as much as I am, but here we are. 110-105. Battle's on Exhibit 10, so he'll be in the G League. I don't think... Wow, Champchays. Wow, that was really, really bad by Champchay. That was really, really bad. That was terrible. Man, they got a bucket with no time burned off that. Ramsey loses it. Loose ball foul called, so that should be free throws for Ramsey. God, Champchay, what was he doing? So if you're not watching, the inbound came in, and he really heaved to try and get it. And when he didn't, the Brooklyn player caught it, turned, and had an open lane to the basket. Temple is a $3 million coach or a $2 million coach, however much he got paid on his salary. I mean, I'd love to have him on the coaching staff. He seems to be well respected around the league. Ramsey's first free throw. Oy. Got a few bounces there off the rim. Eventually dropped. Not that you care, but we are getting Game 5 of the WNBA Finals side of the champion. I kind of care. Is it do or die? Is it Game 5 like Game 7? There's only 5 games. If so, perhaps I will watch. Keon Johnson trying to get a quick bucket. Gets to Zaire Williams in the corner. You motherfucker! 2-point game, 19 seconds left. Look, Nets bench. Okay, that was worth it. First of 3. Okay, so best of 5. 112-110. The Raptors' third stringers have once again put the Raptors in a precarious situation late. Is that Trendon Watford going nuts for the Brooklyn bench there? All right, well, 2-point game, 19 seconds to go. We'd have to royally fuck up to lose my bet. It'd have to go to overtime, which is possible. Give the ball to anybody but Champchay here, man. So have to make both free throws if we get the ball and if we successfully inbound the ball and successfully don't turn it over. We have to make at least one free throw. We have to make both to close to ice the game. No timeout remaining, so you can't muck around on this inbound. Oh, inbound to Champchay. Give it to the guy. Why not? What a play design. Champchay's wide open and throws it down. How about that? All right, other way. One more stop, guys. Wilson driving to the rim. Layup is good. Shamshay, wow. I think he's going to struggle in the G League, man. Ramsey fouled. I just think Shamshay won't even be. Shamshay may not be. Shamshay may need some adjustment period in the G League. I don't know, man. Wow, that was a really bad foul. That was a horrible decision. Because Carton inbounds it to Ramsey in the corner. And Ramsey just fucking sitting there with the ball in the corner. Oh, I don't think Shamsay's getting cut. I think he's a raw prospect who I'm excited to see develop. But he's a raw fucking prospect. He's a two-way. He's on a two-way contract. He ain't going anywhere. Just saying, that is a work in progress, and we are at the start of that journey. First free throw there for Ramsey is good. This would pretty much end the game. Makes both free throws. That's clutch. 4-point game. That's clutch for my bet because probably won't get any overtime now. Once Shamshay learns how to play basketball, he might be good. Now this Trevor Lee says, "Don't fucking what? Don't move." Oh. I remember in high school, once this just reminds me because Raps are up 4, so they obviously just don't have to play defense on this play. My team was up by 4 with 3 seconds left, and they were in. They had no time. The other team had no timeouts left. They're inbounding at their baseline, and I told my team, just stand there. They're like, what? Just stand there. Don't do anything. They can't tie the game even if they make it. And they kind of looked around and were like, oh, you're right. And we just let him shoot. He didn't score, but you just don't have to do anything here. It's 7.5 seconds, so you do have to at least stand there with your hands up. But with like 3 seconds, you just literally can kind of let them go. And they have to move up the floor. Anyways. Where do you get your jerseys from? I got this at Lids in Vegas. You don't have to buy yours at Lids in Vegas. You can. I don't know if they still sell this one. Okay. Casey Bannerman, Real Sports, Toronto at Scotiabank Arena. Stay Fresh Canada, a store in Vancouver. Casey Bannerman, birthday gift for my friends. Probably Real Sports. Wilson, 3-ball, air ball. Tipped out of bounds. It's probably a Brooklyn ball in the baseline. No timeouts left for Brooklyn. I'm hungry. Usually I have sleep when I'm hungry this late, but I'm going out. I might have to eat something. Inbound from Milton. 3-ball by Martin is off the mark. And that is going to do it. All right, guys. We get over the line. The Raptors winning record in preseason. It's not the 4-0 last year or something.
Winner, Gagnon.
It ain't that, but it is a winning preseason, and I will take it. Good performance. Box score looks a bit worse because the bench came in and didn't do very well, but great third quarter. Decided the game. Let's break it down in today's post-game show now. Cheats the stream. People do seem to like cookies. I'll bring it back one day. They're not gone forever. What I need to do is buy a lapel mic, that like a Rode Wireless Go, a lapel mic, so I can do it better next time instead of having a handheld microphone standing up in a cup, which is what I did last stream. Once I can afford that, right? I just sunk a lot of money into merch. So once that's hopefully back in the system and we can kind of get things going, yeah, cooking streams are not gone forever. I'll say that. None are on the horizon. They are not gone forever. And Bullet Bill, Stream OG, has seen perhaps quite a few cooking streams in the past. I think I've done tacos. I've done pizza. I feel like I've done more than 2. I can't remember what I did for the other one. I feel like I've done more than 2 though. Oh, I did the curse cooking, which actually turned out pretty good. I think I've done 3. I feel like I've done 1 more. Anyways, let's move into the post-game show, ladies and gentlemen. All right, the Raptors will end preseason with a winning record. They end 3-2 in preseason after tonight's 116-112 victory over the Brooklyn Nets. Box score doesn't really reflect how the game went. Let's break it down. Don't need these. 4-point win for the Raptors. It could have been a lot more than 4. The Raptors were not fantastic in the first half. Just were decent. Brooklyn, not very good. They're going to be one of the worst teams in the NBA this season. But the third quarter is where we really saw the Raptors take off. Great third quarter. Best guys in the team setting the tone. Emmanuel quickly back from injury today. First and only preseason game he will have played. 10 assists. Moving the ball really well. Barnes, aggressive, brought the energy, set the tone for the team. That's what you want out of your leadership figure in Scotty Barnes. You want him to set the tone for what everybody else should bring out there. You got a nice, classic, quality Jakob Poeltl performance. Abaji has closed out preseason pretty well, I'd say. A lot better than he started it. And Grady Dick, another decent performance from him. Got some help from the bench as well, and ultimately weren't tested that much by the Nets, other than an outrageous performance by Cam Johnson. But we take it, and we move. Let's go through the box score from the game. Scotty Barnes, 21, 6, and 3. After his near triple-double last time out against the Boston Celtics, goes 7 of 12 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3. I'll take that stat line. In a lot of games. A lot of games I'll be happy with that stat line. Jakob Poeltl, 14 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. One of the most consistent figures this team has to offer. I do not understand how Raptors fans can watch this guy play and think they should trade him. He's very, very good. Quickly, not a ton of shooting. That's okay. Was 4 of 7, 1 of 2 from 3. Had a couple early pull-up threes. I guess he just wasn't feeling it tonight coming back from injury. But he was great playmaking-wise. Still had the shooting gravity. Had some nice pick-and-roll sets with Poeltl. Finished with 10 assists. I'll take it. Abaji, 16 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 6 of 11 from the field. I do want to have a word about the 1 of 6 from 3. Don't think we're going to be getting like 11 shots from Abaji every game. 16 points. I don't want to discredit the guy. He had a great game. He was plus 18. That's twice in a row. He's been super high up in the plus-minus category. The defense is clearly there. 3-pointers are going to have to sharpen for the regular season. They just are. So we'll see if he can do it. Grady Dick, 12 points, 5 of 14 from the field. 3 balls wasn't falling really for him today. He only 2 of 8, but another solid performance from Grady Dick offensively. His plus-minus doesn't really do him justice. The big thing I've noticed about Grady Dick's game today, he was fantastic on defense. Like, he had 2 blocks, but he altered a lot more shots than that. And at the rim, just contested really well on a lot of drives for the Nets. Not the traits you would commonly attribute and associate to Grady Dick you got out of him defensively today. So I'm very happy about that. Grady Dick looks ready to start the season as a starter for the Raptors. The third preseason game, the first of 2 against Boston. Poor defensive showing. I understand that. The defense is a work in progress. But I believe Grady Dick has done more than enough to become a starter for the Raptors. Start of the season. See how it goes. Good player. Looks fluid with the starters out there. Off the bench, we're going to have to start to get into some decision-making here because that's the end of preseason. Who's getting the rotation spots? Who's getting the roster spots? Well, Chris Boucher should be in rotation to start the season. Energy was good once again. 10 points, 2 of 4 from 3. Not his best preseason performance, but enough to say, if you're playing 9 guys, he should be probably one of those 9. Bruno Fernando was a plus 12, had 7 points, was 3 of 3, 4 rebounds. I feel like in the opposite direction, his box score doesn't do him justice. I didn't think he was that good. So the Bruno Fernando situation is this. Raptors can either cut him or keep him. If they keep him, his contract is guaranteed for the whole year. Not a big contract, but it's guaranteed for the whole year. If the Raptors cut him, he gets no more money. Nobody is necessarily knocking on the door to get that final roster spot. Raptors have 14 guaranteed contracts right now, 3 two-way contracts, 3 Exhibit 10 contracts, plus other ones which don't need to be explained right now, but nobody is taking that final roster spot, the 15th spot from Bruno Fernando. My thought process is, would we miss him if he got cut? Don't really think so. Save some money. Save a roster spot for a potential Bruce Brown or Chris Boucher trade. Something to consider. He just looks clunky. He doesn't look assured anywhere on the floor, to be honest. Jamison Battle, I don't see enough to say that we should bypass his Exhibit 10 contract and give him that 15 spot. Some people have said that's the case. Good shooter, not a great defender. I'd like to see a bit more in the G League before going further. Just going in order here, giving my thoughts on everybody as far as preseason went. Mobo needs some time in the G League to fine-tune his game. Doesn't really know what to do in the paint when he has the ball in offense. Slow decision-making. Defensively gets burned on the perimeter a bit too easily. So a work in progress. Wouldn't say I'm skeptical, but I'm like, I'm intrigued. I am intrigued to see more. Temple, I don't need to tell you about Temple. Shamshay is a raw prospect. He really needs some time in the G League. Let's leave it at that. Mitchell, just not enough on offense still. I like the playmaking. I like the passing. I like the defense. Can't be on 1 point. We need some field goals. We need Mitchell to give us 8 points a game. And he didn't do that in preseason. He's a big part of the second unit. Need a bit more from him. Ramsey's decision-making is pretty poor. Has ability, but his decision-making is a bit too poor to be an NBA guy. He's Exhibit 10. He'll be in the G League for the 905. Jamal Shett was good. It'll be tough to keep this guy out of rotation to start the season. I struggle to see where he'll fit in for the rotation. I like Jamal Shedd. I'd like to see him get NBA minutes to see what he can do there. DJ Carton's a two-way guy. Not a good defender. Not really great at bending the defense, but, he's there. Other guys, Jared Rhoden, Exhibit 10. He'll be the G League. Brandon Carlson, two-way guy. He'll be in the G League. For the Nets today, Cam Johnson had 21 points at half, 32 points in the game. He hit some ridiculous shots today. On Dennis Schroeder watch, 3 of 11. If you're hate watching, you win. 1 of 5 from 3, 3-11 from the field. 3 of 11 from the field. 13 for Thomas, 13 for Wilson, 12 for Williams, 11 for Clowney, 11 for Keon Johnson. A lot of guys scoring, but not enough overall because I think the possession battle, it's pretty even actually. Raptors were up at half, but possession battle ends 91-90 in favor of Brooklyn as far as field goal attempts are concerned. They take 2 extra free throws, but the Raptors, that third quarter, they were just so much more efficient. 38-29 in that quarter. All to do with the Raptors starters doing their thing. The likes of Scotty Barnes, Grady Dick, Emmanuel Quickley, and even Abaji had a really good third quarter. Pirtle as consistent as ever. So that will wrap it up for preseason. Final thoughts on preseason. No RJ Barrett was kind of tough to see exactly what this team is going to be, but for preseason as a whole, I think there's reason to feel like, this could be an intriguing season. I'm trying to put it nicely. There's going to be some tough games. There's going to be some fun games. The defense is clearly a bit of a struggle for this team. That's going to be problematic in terms of the consistency overall, but there's going to be lineups out there that can succeed. There's going to be individuals out there that can succeed. But I'm not going to go into this season thinking this team can win 40 games. Can we get to 33, 34, 35 and be in the play-in conversation? For sure. 35 wins might get you into the play-in tournament with how bad the East is this year. So don't know if that's the best thing for this team, but let's start the season trying to win games. Tough schedule to start the season. Rather the toughest start of the season in terms of their schedule for the first half of the season. So we'll just have to see how things transpire in that. Then some tough decisions may need to be made. It's not the best team. It's not the worst team. We'll have some fun games. We'll have some tough games. But along the way, hopefully there are some positive things to reinforce the direction this team is going in. Scotty Barnes can be a big reason for that. So can RJ Barrett. So can Emmanuel Quickley. So can Grady Dick and others. I think it'll be a fun season as long as you keep your expectations in check. So that will do it for preseason. That will do it for today's watch party. If you did enjoy, smash the like button, subscribe for more post-game shows and watch parties just like this, wherever you may be watching. Subscribe to Amateur Sports for watch parties, amateur reactions for the post-game shows like this. Last season, I did 70 games, therefore 70 post-game shows, plus probably some others I didn't stream for. So tons of content here. Don't miss out. All right, guys, that is it for the stream today. It's a season of growth. I agree, Husho. How is Shamshay? We'll see. But that'll do it, guys. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys once again. This game went way too long. The stream went way too long. It's been 3.5 hours, but that is going to do it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate y'all, and I will catch you on the next one.